and my wife made me something to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spawncast. Episode 446 is the first show of 2026 where we're live. And it's going to be back. It's going to be back. Let me go around here. Evan's with us again. He's back.
Yep.
How's it going, Evan? You have a good time off?
It was a pretty burnout kind of time for me. So much going on. But
you were out LAN parties and stuff, right? You're doing all kinds of stuff. So
mostly tabletop parties with a bunch of friends. Just 8 days of 10-hour games.
Jeez, I keep forgetting how long those tabletop games go. Like
they shouldn't
take forever.
They shouldn't take that long, but my friends don't know how to play. So
you got to
had to keep helping them.
Yeah. I got you.
So was hoping to relax today, and then I went to a tournament today because they asked me to, and I won. So
you won the tournament?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
How many people were at the tournament?
8.
Okay.
Tournament.
Yeah, I never won a Smash tournament with I didn't win with 4 people.
You got that wall of 8-year-olds that just stops you from going through, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've won some tournaments, but I've never won any substantial tournaments in Smash. So
Delco Dudley says EAGLES Eagles. I can't back you, Dudley. I gotta go down with that.
Let's go Eagles.
People don't know that.
NFC East friends.
People don't know, John, that you're a 49ers fan. I have to tell people. They're like, they think that you're like an East Coast weirdo fan of some team.
Just for football. For a lot of the other sports, it's mostly just Philadelphia, but football is different. It's a different.
You got to have at least one of those stickers on your window so you don't get your car keyed when you're parking.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's an interesting city. It's an interesting city. Went up there recently, and it's still Philadelphia. So. But let's see. We got OJ back with us.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Sorry, chat. Sorry, fam. Just like I said, so many events. Got a boy, he's getting bigger. So many birthdays and events. So I wasn't able to come on the weekends to the Spawncast, but I'm here now, and I should be more consistent at this point going forward, to the delight or maybe chagrin of many people. So I'll try to be on my best behavior until I'm not.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's usually happy, quiet people or very annoyed, talkative people.
I love it. Say Forsaken's got your back.
That's one of the reasons. One of the reasons why I got my name. I drank way too much orange juice.
There you go.
To the point where
I thought it was because you killed a white woman.
I figured it was like a birthday where he got a glove that just didn't fit him or something.
You must split, brother.
It was like a combination of all three.
Yeah.
It was like all of them.
Just drinking orange juice at the time, white woman dead at your feet.
I like elevate. I was literally like floating with the power of like the glove and like the knife and like orange juice. It all hit me at the same time, and it just took over.
You probably heard Couch GT over there.
Yeah, I'm watching the football game. I like playoff football. Regular football, Playoff football is more fun.
It's because someone's going home at the end of the game.
Fumble.
What would you know about playoff football being a Giants fan?
I mean, we've won more Super Bowls in the 21st century than San Francisco has. So.
Y'all ain't won shit recently, though.
Y'all ain't won shit since the 90s. What are we doing here? What are we talking about?
I'll take my Niners record over the Giants. I'll tell you that.
Giants were the one with Eli Manning, right?
Yes, sir. The Tom Brady killer.
Dude, the fact that he did that twice is crazy, man.
Tom Brady sees him in his nightmares.
That was decades ago, bro. You need to move on from that. Y'all ain't even.
What do you got? What do you have? Nothing.
Show me the rings.
I watched Steve Young cut the Chargers up in 1995, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, I watched it.
Good to have Couch GT here. And
it was only 30 years. Sean, it was only 30 years ago. Sean, it was only 30 years ago, man. It wasn't that long ago.
Shout outs to my old housemate, who I used to DJ with. He was the halftime show at the Panthers game.
Oh, yeah. Was he really?
Yes.
Wow. I need to watch the Panthers. I need to watch the halftime show now. Can you? Is there a way we can watch it, or?
I think it's on like Twitter and stuff like that. But yeah, okay. He was the halftime show DJing. which was crazy because we did a thing. I was telling John this before the show started. When we were DJing together and living together, we did a thing for the ACC football final tournament, which took place at the Panther Stadium, but they had us adjacent to the stadium, and it was like an all-day thing instead of just like a halftime show sort of thing. So it was crazy to kind of see like the come up for him.
That's good. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I saw your message you put out on Twitter X about that. I thought that was the most random sounding thing. Now you're explaining it, and it makes sense. So.
That's awesome, man. Congrats to him.
So did you know that was going to happen, or did you see him on the TV and be like, what in the world?
Well, he started posting stories on Instagram that he was at the game and that he might be doing something there, and then because like he does it under like he came up with like this kind of like who's the marshmallow guy or whatever, you know, the guy who wears like a head thing. He kind of came up with something similar to that, and that's kind of when he started to blow up, and like then like he was out on the field. And I mean, we used to live like an hour and a half from Panther Stadium in like Charlotte, so like it wasn't a super long drive, so like a bunch of people that I knew were there like recording the show and stuff. It was good shit.
Good stuff. And we have Radic with us. I was talking to Radic. I think what we're going to see now is a lot more of Radic, because Radic is slowly working into the regular cast now.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me once again. Always great talking with you guys. Holiday break was pretty chill. Didn't do too much. Work was okay. I was talking about this pre-recording, but I was on my PS3, got Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I also got this bad boy right here, Portal 2 on the PS3, which is crazy because the cross-buy voucher still works 15 years later.
Really? It did?
Yeah. So, like, the problem is, like, I can't connect to Steam, but I looked online is, like, if I contact Valve support, show them my picture of my code, show them that like it works, they'll like redeem my key and give me Portal 2 on Steam. So I might actually do that because I already played Portal 2 like years ago. But
that key's been on sale so many times too, like just randomly.
Gave it away usually at the end of the year or stuff like that.
Yeah, like I picked it up because I think Portal 2 on PS3 has like exclusive content with the Move controller. There's like specific PS Move levels in Portal 2, which I had to capture footage for in a video. But that's pretty much what I've been doing this holiday break. Just other than work, just been on a retro kick with my PS3 and my PSP as well. So,
well, I got everybody linked down below in the description, so you can go check out their channels, say hi, subscribe to them, like all that stuff. One
more thing, real quick before we get into it. Yeah, we're also starting out the year cool Switch 2 giveaway on the channel as well. So y'all check that out. Subscribe to the channel, players.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
Doing a Switch. Add a $50 eShop card giveaway. We're giving away $50 eShop card at the end of the month and a Switch 2 giveaway as well. So details are on the channel if you guys want to go sub and potentially win that. Giving away all sorts of stuff this year. Community's pitching in and we're giving away a ton of stuff. So yeah, should be fun.
Good stuff. So what did everyone end up playing over the holiday break? Had a couple weeks. Anything good out there?
I've been in a Mortal Kombat mood because during our next gen discussion, I talked about platinuming Legacy Collection, and then I was like, all right, I still want to play more Mortal Kombat. So I went ahead and got the platinum trophy in Mortal Kombat 1, which actually wasn't that hard. Like I thought it was going to be like ridiculous because Mortal Kombat 9 on the PlayStation 3 has like one of the most annoying trophy lists ever. So that kind of put me off of platinuming NRS games. But trophy list in Mortal Kombat 1 was fun. Cool game. Not my favorite of the NetherRealm era. I still think I like 9, 10, and 11 more. And I'm just curious to see like what they do next for Mortal Kombat because it seems like the fan base was kind of like on MK1. So like I don't know if they just do like another Mortal Kombat right after. Do they do another Injustice game? Do they just do like a new IP? Like I'm just so curious to see what NetherRealm does next. So yeah, I'm still not in Mortal Kombat mood and I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11 going for the platinum right now. So
NetherRealm over with WB. Yeah. Well, at this point, we're just hoping for their survival right now.
Honestly, dude, that's what it feels like. I have no idea what they're going to do next.
You know, Sean, actually, you go ahead, Sean, tell the good people the game you is the most random thing.
You're ruining my video for tomorrow with that.
Is that your video for tomorrow? Is it really?
Well, talking about that and other things because of what I haven't done with that platform since 2024, which was
I was
turn it
shocked that you hadn't turned the system on. That was weird to me.
So give us a hint. Hype it up, man. Throw out some.
The King of PlayStation YouTube comes back tomorrow. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I am everyone's favorite PlayStation YouTuber, but we're going to talk about some interesting stuff tomorrow. But beyond that, I have been playing some other stuff. I played a lot of Forza Horizon 5. Didn't we do this last time we talked? I feel like I've already talked about this. Yeah,
Well, we did
It's been weeks. Oh,
I talked about my WNBA domination.
Yeah,
with
you talked about
my large 6'8" bald-headed woman, and I've just been dominating the post. She averages like 53 points and 30-something rebounds.
The Will Chamberlain numbers, goddamn, dude.
Did you know that like the highest total scored in a WNBA game was 55?
Really?
Ever? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
it
that.
Seems kind of low because I
Yeah.
did it like my second game. I had like a 70-point game, and I was like, they were like, you're the greatest ever.
Well, I the other day I downloaded and started playing again Detroit Become Human.
Nice. Okay.
Interesting.
Now it's so funny. Sean was talking about it, and I was like, because I was like, man, I haven't played that in a while. I wonder how it holds up. And I was like, let me just see how this looks. That was in my mind. Let me down because I haven't played it since it came out, and I played it on the PS4 Pro. I haven't touched on the PS5. Let me download this thing, see how it looks and stuff. And now I'm like more than halfway through the game again. I mean, it doesn't take long to do because it's the idea of all these branching paths, and it shows you after you beat it and stuff. The game still looks really good. I mean, it's still locked at 30, but it looks really good, and it's a game that it's those quick time kind of events where it doesn't matter as much necessarily.
Move the dumpster.
But I won't dive too far into that because maybe there's a video on the horizon for it. I don't know. It's crazy.
Okay.
Not from me.
Did you see that they announced it sold 15 million copies like a few days ago? Which is,
that was the other thing.
Yikes.
It was really funny. Again, Sean
$4.
mentions it, and then I see it pop up as like 15 million sold. I'm like, all right, this is really weird because Sean all of a sudden finds this game, it gets me thinking about it, so I download it, and then the news comes out that it sold 15 million. I'm like, that's weird.
Well, you know
This is
why?
strange.
They
It was just Sean. That was the 15 million.
They sold it. It was on sale on Steam for $4, and they sold a million copies in a month. And that got me thinking, like, I would love to, I don't think that there's a way to do it. There might be. I don't know. I don't really use Steam that much. But I would love to see if there was a way to see the sales of that game for like the past 6 months at $40 and see like
SteamDB. SteamDB is a website. You can usually look it up. Sometimes they have sales figures like in
They
terms
tell
of
you-
like spiked interest.
They'll tell you price fluctuations like when it happens, and then sometimes you can match it up to concurrent player count, and typically concurrent player count will go up if there's a bunch of sales, obviously. So that's, I kind of think, the best we can do, but I can look if you want just to see.
Yeah, because like even if it's just like $3 or something, because I feel like basic math, you sell 1 million copies at $4 in a month, that's $4 million. Did you gross that much the past 3 or 6 months with the game at $40?
There was absolutely a spike it was the week of December. Okay, so after December 18th, so December 18th, it was 3,429 players concurrently. That was the high of that day. You go up to the next week. So we'll say even Christmas Eve, 22,093 people that day.
Yeah,
That
that's when it
tracks.
went on
That
sale.
tracks. Yeah.
Significant jump. That sale did help them. And it seems like it's actually still higher right now than it was back then. It's 7,000 some odd people on right now. So
You don't have
renewed
to
interest.
spoil your video, but do you agree that the Connor sections are by far the best sections in the game?
For me, right? Yeah, I like Connor's because I mean he has kind of that good cop, the buddy cop thing going on and stuff. Too. But yeah, I think in general, I'm looking at Connor as like I remember the actor for it was very popular online when the game came out and stuff. I just think that's the character that most people probably relate to the most.
Yeah,
just
he's definitely
'cause-
the mascot of that game. For
Oh
sure.
yeah. But the game itself still holds up very well, and it was again I was talking about kind of the cause and events that were happening, and when you beat one of the segments of the game, it shows you that the calls and events, and I'm like, yeah, Sean mentioned it here, I played it here, here's where the Steam the sales popped up, and it's just kind of funny, but it's very good. It's very good. I'm curious what someone out there somewhere will think about this maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's such an interesting thing now to go back and play, because the game came out, what was that, 2018? Yeah.
May 2018, I remember. Yeah.
We were not discussing all the AI stuff like we are nowadays. So this game, people should go back and play this game, because it's aged incredibly well.
Yeah.
It's more relevant now than it was when it came out, and it's very
unfortunately weird. David Cage was ahead of his time, unfortunately.
I mean, it's wild stuff, because we're hearing about robotics, and I'm looking at this like, oh, are we gonna this is gonna actually happen, huh? This is a thing. Okay, great. But it's just fun. I'll look at your video someday somewhere, Sean, whenever that happens on the game. What about OJ? Anything fun you play over the past couple weeks?
Yeah, just because I did reviews and gameplay for like all the holiday Switch 2 games, so that's what I was playing. Pretty much took my time all throughout there between Age of Imprisonment and Metroid Prime 4 and Kirby Air Riders. I played Trails in the Sky. I was getting back into that game. That's fun. I'm playing Dragon Quest, the demo that just recently came out. But yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah,
I fired that demo up too. I just wanted to see the visuals. I'm already sold on the game. It looks good. It looks good. That's what I was expecting. So yeah,
I put like 5 or 6 hours into the demo. It's fantastic. I'm a Dragon Quest fan, but I'm not like the biggest Dragon Quest fan.
Sure.
But this game feels incredibly good to play. Like if you've played it reminds me kind of like Super Mario RPG, not necessarily with some of the gameplay stuff, but just how they do like some of the graphics. So I'm really enjoying it. It's a really well done remake. The second time that they remade this game. But it's a really well done remake. Yeah, it's very high quality.
I liked 8. I feel like I'm more nostalgic for 8 than I am for 7. So I'm really hopeful that they now move on to 8 after this, because that would be incredible. I feel like they
nobody's nostalgic for 7. I don't know.
That's also one of the reasons I'm kind of excited for this, because I don't remember 7 as well as I do 8.
Exactly. Like I played the hell out of 8. 8 is it's a fantastic game, but 7 I played it, but I never really put too much time into it. It's a weird PS1 game. It's also on the 3DS. But yeah, it's a really well done remake. The gameplay feels really smooth. I'm liking it a bit more than I'm liking Trails. And Trails is really good. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. They're both good remakes, so
I'm at like the 30-hour mark in Trails. And the thing with Trails is it has some really good moments where it really keeps you engaged. And there are a lot of lulls where they do kind of the backstory and trying
there is a ton of talking in that game. Like it is just plastered with like irrelevant dialogue, which I know it builds like world building, like it's something, but there's just like a lot of dialogue in the game. And it seems like this game, there's dialogue, but it's a bit more snappy. The NPCs here, they don't say anything that's too much. And if they do say something, it's pertaining to like your quest, where there's like a lot of just talking in Trails in the Sky. Like, man, it's a nice day out here. I'm eating a pie, or something like that. It's just like a lot of just stuff. And it's still good though. I'm about at the 40 something hour mark of Trails in the Sky. So I was able to put a lot of time into that over the holiday too.
People are telling me that it's worth looking for those side quests, because you'll see a character and then they'll end up being more important down the line in another game. There's so many games in this franchise now, that you follow through. So
absolutely, that's why I'm doing everything. That's why I'm barely like on chapter 2 or chapter 3, and I'm playing on the hard difficulty. So I'm doing all the side quests. I'm talking to everybody. I'm doing everything, and it's a great game. It's really good. It's just just like a ton of dialogue, which is fine. Which is fine. I'll get through the game before second chapter comes out. I'll get through it before the second one comes out later this year. But yeah, Dragon Quest. I think Dragon Quest is a really, really good. I think this is definitely one of the better, AA type of remakes RPGs that Square Enix has done. After, like I said, I put like 5-6 hours into this demo already. I was playing the heck out of it after it came out. It's really good.
that Ambernick RGDS. I got that thing in, dude. That thing immediately went on the shelf when I got the Thor came in. This thing, dude, this thing is sick. The Thor handheld, it plays 3DS games and DS games as well. Do a whole video on it. The thing is killing it. This is an awesome. Oh, Radix getting up.
No, I don't have like a cool 3DS. I just have this guy right here. It's like the Mario one, like the one with engravings and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, those are so expensive.
I hypothetically might have tinkered around with it, hypothetically. Yeah.
With an 8 shop on there.
Oh, can't confirm nor deny.
I've got my old school 3DS, Majora's Mask style. Here we go.
Oh, that one's a beauty.
Nice. Yeah, the Majora's Mask 3DS. It's still really nice. It works like a dream. My wife was actually playing it the other day. She's like she never saw the glassesless 3D. And I showed her, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" She said it's like the greatest thing ever. So she started playing A Link Between Worlds. So yeah.
Dude, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I like 3D effects in gaming. Was it tacky? Yeah, but I like the 3D effect in the 3DS, and I like the 3D effect in some of the PS3 games.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just like 3DS. It's tougher just because like you got to hold it right. Like Like, they do have the super stable, but even with that, you still kind of have to hold it still in order to get that.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah. Like there's 2 different variants. Like you have the regular, like the original ones. Those ones were ghetto as hell.
Original had like 4 points of vision on it where it was fine.
The new 3DS.
Are these like official like products by Nintendo or like third party?
No, one of the new 3DS XL uses the camera to track like your eyes, so it.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I see.
Yeah. Like, but I bought the 3DS. Or actually, I had a girlfriend of mine that bought it for me originally, and that one is like you gotta hold it, man. Like, oh my,
it's gotta be dead center. Yeah,
it's gotta be dead center. Otherwise, you and it also cooks your battery. Like it just chews through that original. So those are the issues. But the super stable one, the better ones, like the new Nintendo 3DS XLs, those ones are like better with the 3D and the battery's better with it.
So that was Evan. What you play anything the past couple weeks or tabletop? What were you up to?
It's all tabletop at this point.
Hey, you're the one who got a trophy out of it. I mean, come on, let's go. So that was our holiday. It was a nice time off, but we're back to it. 2026 in front of us now. Another year of gaming, and I asked some of you guys, see come up with a prediction or two. Ryan maybe come up with. Maybe come five of them, I think, for Click R3, and then I did a bunch of others in other videos. I got all kinds of predictions I can pull from here, but I want to go around. Let's see. Let's start with Couch GT over there.
Switch 2 price increase.
I was gonna say, hit me with the price increase one immediately. Yeah. What do you think it's going to?
500 for the base.
Okay, 5. Yeah, I can see that. You think NSO goes up in price too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What do you think that sits at?
What is it now?
50 for the year. 50 for the year for the expansion, 20 for the base.
I could see 60-25 or 60-30 or something. Or maybe they keep base the same and expansion goes up or something. I think they would have to add something or hope. I mean, I don't know. You say that, but
I mean, they're adding Virtual Boy. Yeah.
Oh, I pre-ordered that shit, pal.
It's next month.
That's probably the thing I'm most excited for of all the things they've announced so far. That and Mario Tennis. Everything else, I'm just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, right now, their NSO service has more than 300 games on it.
Yeah,
that's quite a bit for. I mean, in terms of Nintendo, man. They're probably looking at like we can get more money for this.
let's and I mean, you could maybe do. I don't know. They're so weird because like updates are sporadic, game trials are sporadic, and it's like, if you did them a little more regularly and then bumped up the price, people probably wouldn't bitch as much. You're still cheaper than other things that are out there. Game share is a thing. You can kind of market that as like part of it technically because you have to have some online to do that. But yeah, I think everyone's going to go up in price to some degree, but I think
is that your prediction? Is your prediction systems go up in price? Consoles?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with
100%,
that.
100%.
Consoles go up in price. So you got Switch 2 to 500 for the base with no game. It's just 500.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the PS5? Currently for the flagship, it's 550. That's the one with the disc drive.
I mean, probably 6.
the Xbox Series X with a disk drive 1 terabyte is $650 right now.
Oh my God.
They need to stop making consoles. I mean, I guess 7. I could see $50 incremental upgrades.
This seems I guess I don't want to get John into this. Seems like
This seems unalivable.
that was unalive. This seems unalivable for the disc drive PlayStation 5 to be $600. There's no way Sony can greenlight that. They can't.
Yeah, they can.
No,
they're still cheaper than the Xbox.
Yeah, but look at what happened. I don't think it would sell anywhere near as much as it needs to sell at that.
$50, a $50 price increase is going to be the straw. I don't think
GTA
so.
6 comes out, and then
GTA 6. You got Wolverine and stuff like that. I think they'd
the
be
digital
right.
one would be $550. I assume everything slides $50 up.
Yeah.
So the digital one would be $550 still. Here's the thing though. I mean, they're going to probably be over 100 million consoles sold by the time they raise the price anyway. So maybe in their mind, they're like, well, we got our base of console owners. So this is just what it is now. I think you're right about Xbox though, Sean. They may as well just stop shipping them. Don't raise the price. Just kind of stop shipping Xbox.
No,
they don't tell anybody.
But I mean, it's clear that they're just not selling consoles is not their priority. And I said that 6-7 months ago on this show, and everyone was
6-7.
like,
Sorry.
okay.
You did it to yourself. You did it. You brought that in here.
Because I don't.
Sorry, I got kids, man, and my nephews and my niece. I'm sorry, my daughter.
You don't hit them.
Sorry, I had
Damn it.
I've gotten to the point where I completely avoid those numbers. If I'm I get what you're saying, because it'd be like, oh yeah, it's like 6-7 months, like half a year. But
my
it
stream
does
it
go
to
well.
me too, so I'm getting cooked too. So if I gotta deal with it, you do too.
But yeah, I said that a few months ago, and everyone was like, "You're crazy! Of course, Xbox cares about selling consoles." I mean, the proof is in the pudding. They don't give a shit. So, it just is what it is. Maybe it'll change with the next system, but it really won't, because it's just a PC. So, I don't think they give a shit. I think PlayStation and Nintendo do, but I mean, you got the cheaper PlayStation model in Japan. Maybe they feel like that can offset something. Obviously, you got to have some software to go along with that to kind of spark it. But yeah, I think everyone's going up. And I mean, if you don't think that, I don't know. I think you're just setting yourself up for disappointment.
I would expect it and then be relieved if it doesn't happen this year. That'd be my advice.
I don't see a world where it doesn't happen, especially with everything going on. It's like, how could it not happen at this point?
Every other day, a story comes out that sounds terrible around pricing for gaming. It's insane. Like there was a whole thing floating around now where people are like major manufacturers have representatives at different countries right now begging SK Hynix and others trying to get some sort of allotment of RAM, and it doesn't sound great. So, I mean, NVIDIA, that RTX 5090 is almost $4,000 or something right now. It's jumped heavily just in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Steam, worth it.
It's looking ugly out there, so it's gonna be tough. But yeah, I think that is a solid and safe prediction, Sean. Prices going up on consoles. So.
Maybe a tandem prediction. Microsoft and Sony release standalone streaming boxes.
Oh, okay. So we get that. The thing that's funny about Microsoft, they had Keystone and they backed away from it. And they probably shouldn't have. They probably should have just tried it at this time because it wouldn't have cost as much.
Well, the conversation was that no one wanted it because the streaming systems just weren't in place. But we're at that point of $600, or you can be okay with some lag.
But the thing is, I mean, it's only good for single player stuff, really.
No,
if there's a strong online component, it's like, is it even worth it? Is it attractive enough for people?
I know the argument though with Stadia was that if you're playing online, you're already having to ping to a server. So instead of having to ping to a server with your information, you're just getting it back in both directions. So it'll feel laggy on what you're doing a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to hit too hard with the overarching lag.
I don't know, like a multiplayer shooter or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're gonna be
A fighting game.
fucked.
Racing
Fighting
games feel
racing
really
games.
bad through cloud. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rhythm
But-
games are fucking terrible in cloud.
But we're playing Detroit, and I don't think that game would feel that much different on the cloud versus
No, but that's
Yeah.
a completely different
Right.
style of game.
Yeah.
You know.
And if the game feels terrible for, I don't know, 150, $200,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, maybe
no.
you got Game Pass. You could probably find something on there that doesn't feel terrible.
They should have figured out a package of the controller, the Xbox controller, and like a little thumbstick HDMI
was-
stick you plug in for
They
$100.
had that.
that was the
Yeah.
Amazon Fire combo where you got an
Yeah.
Xbox controller and then the Amazon stick.
But the marketing is so all over the place. Like, just
Yeah.
make it as easy as possible. Xbox controller stick, plug it in.
Xbox doesn't
that's
know
it.
how to market. That's been established for years now.
I know.
They're terrible at marketing.
I just make it as easy, and it comes with 3 months of Game Pass or something, so they know what they're doing and they get the streaming service. It's just, it seems so Xbox that they were just about to do it with this Keystone thing, and they decided not to. It's like, yeah, that's Xbox.
That's
There
the
you
beer
go.
drinker's light beer. You ever had a Keystone Light?
Keystone. Was that the no that's is that
That-
the college, the cheap college stuff?
Yeah.
No, that
Natty-
was
yeah.
no, that was
Natty's-
natural.
Natty
That
Ice.
was natty. That
Natty
was natty
Ice.
ice.
Okay, yeah,
That was
Natty Ice.
Well,
the
no,
only beer that's
Keystone-
ever made my friend throw up.
Keystone was one too. It
Yeah,
was.
Keystone was a cheap one. That was
I
a
knew
high
about
school
Natty
beer.
Light. I drank it and it felt like water beer.
I think I think Natty tasted like
Monkey
one of them.
piss.
One
Yeah.
of them
That's what you
tasted
call
like
it.
stale bread.
Oh man, that's
It's the
terrible.
hops.
It was bad. It was bad. I think Keystone was always at any of these like college like parties you go to. It was either Keystone or it was Natty. So I feel like when I went down
Oh, it's
south, it was Natty.
High school part.
I feel like it
We,
was.
we were not underage.
Yeah.
it was just like we were,
I was. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Sean. I'll say Sean's already told all kinds of crazy stories when he was like 16. So, so what do we got over there, Radic? What's a prediction you got for 2026?
All right, so you know how anytime PlayStation tweets out bad news, it's always like the PlayStation logo on the black background. It's like, here's an update on XYZ, and then it links to like the PlayStation blog, or sometimes if it's like really bad news, like the SIE press release site.
They getting their PSN hacked again? The fourth time around?
Well, not that, but I can see that tweet, and it just says, we have an update regarding Haven Studios and Fair Games. And then we all know what, yeah.
We could honestly
and-
do a whole section at the end of which companies do you all think are going to go
This year.
It might be a lot this year.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
might be a
that's the
lot.
thing. Like, last time we saw Fair Games it's going to be 3.5 years ago now. It was like
It's
May
been that. It
2023.
really has been that long.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 years
Whoa.
in May. 3 years in May, because it was like May 2023 showcase. I think they opened that. It wasn't even a state of play. Yeah, it was a showcase. They opened it with Fair Games, and we've heard nothing since. Jade Raymond has left the studio. There was like a report, I think, by Colin of Sacred Symbols, saying like he heard someone tell him that they're like running playtests of the game and it wasn't very good. Apparently, like, they have been hiring as well. Like, they were hiring for like a community manager, which is like, yeah, the Fair Games community, which is like a funny sentence in itself.
20 people on the Discord.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, this game has such a huge uphill battle, especially after what happened with Concord. I just don't see it. Well, we haven't played the game, right? And we haven't seen gameplay, but it's so hard for me to see this game succeed, especially
What's
in this
Concord?
climate.
Does that game exist? Concord?
Sony like MIB wiped it.
It
from
does
their
not
mind.
exist
But
anymore.
There's
So
physical
stop talking
copies.
about it, Radic.
There's
You're talking
physical
about
copies. There's a memory of it.
it does not exist. You can't talk about that game. Okay.
Oh my
I-
god.
I did look up the Fair Game CGI reveal trailer. You're right, May 24th, 2023, right on that. But I have an update on the like to dislike ratio on it. 4,500 likes, 62,000 dislikes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like
That's crazy.
It's just
Yeah, I don't
John
know.
making sock accounts hitting dislike.
Yeah, right.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it, guys.
My bot farm just going.
But you guys agree, right? Like that would be not shocking if we saw that.
Oh,
tweet.
I expected it to be canceled in 2025. I'm shocked they haven't announced it yet.
I don't know if they do it as a bad news thing, because I mean we've seen companies save face with this, where they go like, "Oh, we're reassociating them into different groups as a support team."
Yeah.
Pull the old, what's it called? Pull the old Prince of Persia.
We're
Lost
not
Crown.
firing them right now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, they're
reshuffling.
Oh, that's actually a good point,
Reshuffling.
Evan. That's actually because like with Concord, they shut the game down, and then a few months later, they shut down the studio,
Reshuffled.
so
Most of Destiny's studio like keeps getting moved to like weird places and
Yeah.
stuff.
Team LFG and all that crap.
Yeah.
So they got Marathon coming out. Good luck with that shit.
I'm
That'll
gonna
be
disagree
interesting
with you,
too.
Radic, just so if I'm right, I can say, huh. So I'm just gonna.
So we'll see it reemerge this year, 3 years later. Fair game.
Because we all know it's probably going to be canceled, but if it's not, I can say,
You think
All
it'll
right.
you think it'll have the dollar sign still or no?
I think
I
Jason
thought they
said
already
dropped
took it
that.
out. Yeah, they already took it
dropped
out.
it
Yeah,
out.
Schreier said they dropped that, which is like I don't think that's going to save the game, guys. But like whatever.
The three
Hey,
people online.
we
was
won't
like,
know
"Fair
until they
game
try.
money?"
We need to see the new logo.
I do think if they do try to like if they're not going to cancel it, I feel like the next time they see it, like the beta has to be available like right now. Like you have to play this game right now, have like a chance of trying to dispel a narrative, which
Right.
is still going to be hard to do. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
I mean, if it's good somehow, then all will be forgiven.
Yeah,
Like, if
that's
they
that's
can
a good point.
yeah, if it's all will be forgiven if it's good. I mean, Concord had good game. The gameplay was not bad. It was just everything else around it was the issue.
No, the
Yeah.
gameplay was.
Gameplay was okay. It was okay.
It was a
Serviceable
game
is
that
the
you
word I
could
would
play.
use. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like,
Well,
oh my gosh, this game.
What people said was
broken.
it had great connection. Like it had some solid shooting built into it.
Yeah,
So-
mechanics.
It's not like Code Violet, you know. Like it's
Yeah,
actually
exactly. Like, that's a
playable, yeah.
legitimate terrible game. You know, like,
Mhm.
oh, this game is trash. Like it's not like that, or Quantum Theory. Those guys, they're the same
Like,
guys, right?
quantity, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same dudes that do that crap. But yeah, it's not like that. But yeah, obviously Concord, you know, the look of it and all that. We already know what happened with that game. So
All right. I'm gonna throw out a prediction. The PS3 and the Vita store Radic are getting shut down this year.
No, oh, you're breaking my
Over.
heart.
It's over.
Well,
Are we-
I wouldn't be too mad about that because, like, one, they'll give us notice, like they did last time when they tried to shut it down. So it'll probably be like another 3-4 months notice. And two, it's like it's gonna be operational for like almost 20 years, which is like way longer than anyone expected. Well, for the PS3, Vita would be
No,
like
it was, yeah.
14 years, 15 years, something like that. So
The
Had a good
PS3's
run.
been forever. Yeah, it's been forever. They're gonna shut it. They're gonna shut it down at the end of 2026 on the 20th anniversary for the US. That's the anniversary announcement.
I mean, how many people are actually downloading like Vita game? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably some, but
There's like
you're
30
looking
people.
at one of them right now, brother.
yeah, I know. I mean, listen, I still have my Vita. I did go on there just to check out a few things. But like at some point there's just nobody doing anything. I mean, I'd love to see it stay on. But you know, it's probably not going. I agree with that. But that prediction's probably gonna happen. They're gonna shut it down, if not this year, next year, you know.
What about you, OJ? You got a prediction?
Just like one prediction.
Yeah,
Just
whatever.
like,
You got one or two, whatever you want to throw out there.
I'll go ahead and give a prediction or two. I think that we could potentially see the first tease of Super Smash Brothers, the next one. I think
Okay.
that's definitely possible. Sakurai's been done with Kirby Air Riders and everything. So I think the next tease for Super Smash Brothers, they don't like to wait too long before they get that, like talk about that game. The last number of generations, they've spoke about Super Smash Brothers very early in the life. It's either at the reveal or it's shortly after the reveal, so that they like to get Smash out early and like they double time it on the development of those games. So I'd expect Smash to maybe potentially be announced this year. I don't think it's coming out this year, but an announcement. So yeah,
It's been a bit, right? Smash Brothers first came out in 2018, at the end of 2018, like December.
And the last Sora was 2021.
Yeah, it's been a while. The development of Kirby Air Riders was interesting because he teased it like years ago and we didn't know what it was. He's like, oh, I'm working on something. And then later he was like, oh yeah, I was working on this game. So like Sakurai always kind of has this stuff and he talks about never having time, you know, like he recently talked about, I don't ever have time for anything. Yeah, I know why you don't have any time, buddy, because you're working on that next Smash Brothers game and it takes it takes up all his time. So I think that's gonna be something that they're gonna announce.
No idea what direction that franchise goes in now after Ultimate.
Yeah, I've spoke about it before. I mean, there's a
Dating
couple
sim.
different ways. You know, they can just take the same game and just add on top of it. You know, if they want to do that, just take Ultimate and just make it like a super Ultimate version. If you want to do that, like just do that and add more characters and fix the netcode, like make it rollback netcode and do all that. Like
Add trophies, you know.
That's
like
got to
the
be
trophies.
contracting. That has to be contracting hell though for the IPs. I don't. It all depends on what the contracts are. Whether the Switch 2 is okay to use it, or if they have to recontract now.
Yeah, exactly. It would have to like getting the license for all of that would be crazy. Or what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to do like a soft reboot.
That would be cool.
Pretty strong reboot, actually, more like it, where they have the new, because like the characters in the game they're all old. I know it's a new game, like, but like the movesets are old as hell. Mario's still doing like sunshine stuff. Like there's like Samus has nothing new. Nothing from the newer games. She has nothing. Her moveset's based on like Super Metroid. You know, it's like based on like Super Metroid and like the older games, like Metroid 2. So it's like, and like the Prime games. So I think that resetting it, getting actual new movesets, and getting some new characters, like maybe like Pauline, getting some actual new characters in there, like Astral Chain characters, stuff like that. You know, newer Xenoblade games, that would be good for and like they don't have to have. Like they'll still have like some third-party characters like Mega Man and Sonic and Pac-Man, like the you know, like the OGs, but they'll probably like cut a lot of characters and maybe like 40 to 50 characters starting out.
Is there like give me one third-party character that you would really like to see in the next Smash Brothers?
One third-party character that I would like to see. Oh man, there's so many good ones. I saw so many. In,
Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief. I mean, if you want to count him as a third party, that'd be interesting to have. Yeah, people have talked about him, but they don't have any like gun-based characters. That's something that I know that they've been kind of like, they didn't put like who was it? They didn't put like
Doom
James
guy.
Bond. They didn't put James Bond because he's like, oh well, he's too gun-based, so they didn't put him in there, you know. So but that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be down for yeah, that's a good one. Master Chief is a really good one. I've always liked to see like people talk about Crash. He's not a third-party character, but Crash would be cool. I think he fits really well, but I don't think they're gonna do that. But they've already had so many that I want. You know, like Cloud and Sephiroth, and like there's all sorts of cool characters, like Snake's in the game already. A lot of the good ones were
But like
already
even
in there.
Clive from 16, you could drop him in there if they want to stick with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they'd probably pick a different Final Fantasy character, but yeah, that would be cool. I mean, or like Lightning. I think Lightning would work.
Lightning would be good.
Yeah, Lightning would be great.
If the potential port goes through, someone from Expedition 33.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that would be
interesting.
awesome.
Okay.
Oh wait, how about fucking Jonesy Fortnite?
I think that's something that Nintendo would want.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
that would actually like be
pretty
pretty
tie
sick.
that to Fortnite. Yeah, they would absolutely
Yeah.
do that.
Oh,
What about
but
Jeff Keighley?
Jeff Keighley,
Yeah.
Dude, just straight up Jeff Keighley. He's got his stage. Come on.
No, dude, but Expedition 33. That like
If the port goes through, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Maybe grab
Verso.
one, maybe two people.
yeah, Verso or Gustav or Mael, anyone like any one of them would be cool. Like they'd all be a dope character to have in the
Yeah.
game. Like
This will never happen because Mortal Kombat's not big in Japan, but Scorpion Sub-Zero would be so
I
sick.
think Mortal Kombat's banned in Japan. I don't think it's even like
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's
Like, you
never gonna
can't
be
buy
in Smash.
it.
Yeah,
You can't buy it through like, I mean, obviously you can just, you know, go on a VPN or just go on a different whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, or make a different profile that has. But yeah, I think it's banned. Like they can't even buy it there. I'm not 100% sure on that though.
You got a prediction, Evan?
I did the streaming one. I don't really have another that I can think of. I mean, at this point, it is just which companies are going to close or drop games back. Like, I mean, we want an immediate prediction. Thinking what Highguard gets delayed or whatever that was.
I have. I
Oh
was
my
at
God, dude.
Highguard
That
is
game's supposed to come out soon, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
like 2
so-
weeks or something.
I had that down as like a topic if we needed it, but Highguard just disappeared. They have not, from what I've seen as of when we started the show, have not put out a message about this thing on Twitter X, Facebook, anywhere that I've seen, about like reminding people that it's coming out, and it's out January 26th, so it's out in 2 weeks. They
Jeff
have
really
said
took
nothing.
those motherfuckers' money, fucked them over, and was like,
he
"Well, see you
watched
later."
it. He watched that trailer, looked them dead in the eyes, and was just like, "Oh, this will be good."
He signed that contract so fast. He's like, just do it. Come on, guys, come on, get the contract signed. Come on, let's go. Doc, get it signed up. Thank you.
I
They
can't
really
believe
should have
this
ended
one.
with Mega Man, bro. I don't know what they were thinking.
That would have been a good ending. They could have worked with that.
That could have ended with like Monster Hunter DLC. It would have been better.
But
Yeah.
you guys know, like, when they were planning this, I get what you guys are saying, sure. But you guys know that, like, a lot of the Game Awards audience, like, if they look at a 2D Mega Man game, that's not the splash. I think Keeley and also the developers felt that this is from the people that made Apex. It's from Titanfall. It's a big shoot. Like, that's more of a fitting, game
that-
to present.
Yeah,
at
but if
that
that kinda
moment.
shows
But it's
you-
coming. Yeah, it's coming in after like 2 years of more of that being just
Ex-
shot down and constantly made fun of.
Exactly. That shows you the disconnect that
Yep.
that a lot of people seem to have, and for whatever reason they can't accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, 'cause I saw people like hate on like Okami, that announcement, like people on Twitter saying, "Oh, Jeff," like they hated on Okami. I'm not sure.
That was the whole like gun and ball tweet thing. Right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? That was the whole gun and ball tweet. So people were hating on Okami. I think Mega Man would be a similar type of, if they ended with like a Mega Man game.
But
So
I
I mean,
think-
I get it. It would be dope for us. I mean, it's awesome, but I'm not sure if that'd have a massive impact. But yes, obviously, High Guard. People clearly
KOTOR.
didn't like that.
Game
Yeah,
on says,
KOTOR.
H-Man says
Yeah, yeah.
KOTOR would work too.
Or Tomb Raider.
Oh, or Tomb Raider, yeah.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, KOTOR, yeah.
Were you saying something, Sean?
Yeah. I think one of the problems with Okami was the fact that it's like, here's this game. Well, when can I play it? Like, that's kind of one of the big problems with the show. It's like,
yeah, that's true.
it's like, I mean,
That seemed to be the thing that he really wanted people to understand. Hey, this game's out in a month. Get excited.
and we've
Everyone
kept
was
it a
like-
secret. It's like, yeah, because nobody was fucking looking for it. What are you talking about?
It's a hero shooter. It's like, yeah, all right, great. So they have said nothing, and that does make me think, Evan, that they are going to delay it in some way. But I mean, it's free to play. Maybe they just push it out the door. Man, that's because it costs some money to close out the Game Awards, and it just put the game in a worse spot than if they hadn't. If it was just middle of the row
I
somewhere.
mean,
in
that's
the
the
show.
question though. If they didn't, would it have just come out? Would it have been like a banner on Steam that no one downloaded?
Mm.
Maybe at least now people will be like, let's see if it's shit, and just go into it.
I think it would have been
I'm
better.
sure
if
they'll
they-
pay a bunch of streamers to play it too. Try
Yeah,
to get more Shroud
that will be the
play or
worst
something.
part.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Shroud
they-
sitting there like, this is a really good game, guys. You should be.
They should have
playing
just
this."
done. They should have just took that money and just said, "Yeah, just pay." They could have paid everybody. with
The
that
row
money.
company strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have. They could have paid everybody. They could have paid John. John's like, next thing you know, High Guard's on Newswave.
Yo, hey,
They
it's
could
out
have
in
paid
2 weeks. There it is.
Sean got it. Everybody gets sponsorships, bro.
Hey,
So,
You know how to find me.
hey,
I'll
look,
check it
if you
out.
need me- I'm the
Host
number
of
one black
anal OG
farmer. I'm the
allies.
number one black farmer in the world. I'll tell you guys that right now, Sean. I'm better than you at farming. Okay.
Oh, I just rode a dirt bike in mine and tried to pick up chicks.
I
That
said I
sounds
was adopted because he said, "Yo, I'm your grandpa." I was like, "Wait, what?"
What do you guys think about Nintendo announcing the next big 3D Zelda game this
3D,
year, 2026?
not a
Yeah.
2D.
The next big one.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
How
I
How
don't
about
know
this?
about that either.
Do you think they'll? What if they do like another like Four Swords, like Triforce Heroes kind of
Mm.
multiplayer Zelda, like
There was
like
rumors
a
about
low.
Triforce Heroes. Like they're gonna like port that
Oh,
or
really?
remaster that. Yeah, there was a
Oh,
rumor
shit.
about that.
Yeah,
recently.
that's
That's
just
it.
support.
That
What
would
about a
work-
New one.
That would work well with Game Share, though.
Yeah.
So you have that mixed in with Game Share, kind of that party mentality. That would actually work pretty well, I think. I just thought a 3D Zelda game. It's been it'll be 3 years here soon since Tears of the Kingdom came out, and they announced these Zelda games, the 3D ones, at least the last couple years in advance. So we had Tears of the Kingdom got announced in June 2019, didn't come out till May 2023. So it took almost 4 years for the game to release since it was announced. And then Breath of the Wild started as a Wii U game, still came out on the Wii U, but eventually took so long it came out on the next generation. So if they, I'm saying if they announced it this year, it probably still wouldn't come out for 2 years, like minimum.
Yeah. It's possible, because they announced, what was it, 2019, right? They announced the sequel that caught everybody off guard, or it was Tears of the Kingdom, but and everyone's like, wait a minute, what? Like, we just got Breath of the Wild in the DLC not too long ago. So yeah, I mean, it's possible for sure. They do like to announce Zelda games ahead of time. That's true.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
and
hoping that's going to be like in the same aesthetic as Breath of the Wild?
No.
Tears of
No.
No, I'm ready to move
Damn,
on.
okay.
I'm ready to move on. I think we're all good. It's just, I think it's still going to be open world, which is I kind of want open world to be this current universe timeline's own thing, and they move to a different gameplay style for the next one.
I think there's going to be open world, but I don't think they could make like a true Switch 2 Zelda with that size of an open world in any good amount of time. Like if they actually want to get this game out, they're going to have to downsize it. They're going to have to make the game more intricate than like, add elements, obviously have the open world elements that people like, but then also add some of those elements that people like from previous Zelda games, like Twilight Princess or like dungeons and stuff like that. So they're going to have to find they're going to have to kind of like thread the needle, like find like a nice balance between those two. Because I don't think you can create a game as big as Tears of the Kingdom, but with actual like Switch 2 like graphics to bump up in any time. Because like look how long it took them to make that game. Like
Yeah, took a while.
So I don't think they can do that. I think they need to downsize a bit, and I think everyone's ready for that. I think everyone's kind of like, all right, if you've played Age of Imprisonment, it pretty much wraps everything up. They for the most part, all the plot holes are kind of done there. You find out what happened. You find why was this here? Why was that there? Why Princess Zelda didn't just say whatever she was supposed to say? So you find that they explain it a bit more. So I think it pretty much that was to be like, okay, let's just wrap all this ish up, So
right.
That's kind of how I saw it after I beat Age of Imprisonment. So
Let's see. We have Agent Redbeard. It says thoughts on getting a new Star Fox. They say go Pack go. The Packers killing them.
I think Star Fox is relegated to being a Smash Brothers franchise. Oh, like the guy from Smash Brothers,
I'm still waiting on fucking Star Fox Adventures on NSO GameCube.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Oh, yeah, they got to throw that in there. That'd actually be good.
Packers are.
Yeah, it's 21 to 3. Packers.
The Michael Irvin belt, and Michael the Michael Irvin belt right now. He's hitting them with the belt right now.
So, Cyber Taurus says, welcome back, Spawncast. Happy 2026. Shout out Cyber Taurus.
Shout out Cyber Taurus. Let's go.
Tijo says, I know I sometimes say weird stuff, but here's to a new year. Glad to see you taking Skies First seriously. Trails Beyond the Horizon comes out next week, and I'll be playing that. Man, they keep coming out with these things. There's one out every other week, it feels like.
You go buy one, they're like, hey, you want to pre-order the next one?
Yeah.
You want to pre-order
crazy.
the I'm like, there's too many. I gotta slow I gotta slow this down.
Also, Kinsley says, interesting. Thank you. Rufflemutt says, the Nintendo AI thumb slowly turning into a challenge.
That was
I
the
saw
bump,
that everyone was trying to do it. I mean, I think I got it just. I had to
you
like
need to
do
be
this.
double-
You did it though, because
I had to take my thumb and crank it like to the just turn it, and it was like.
but you
super
still pressed in.
No, I know.
you
Yeah.
Everyone presses in except for our double jointed lady friend.
Yeah, I think she's double jointed. Right?
Something. The other lady with the 12-inch fingers and stuff. But yeah, it's completely natural. Everything's fine.
You broke out the magnifying glass.
Bro, I went deep in the shit.
Like CSI on that thing.
Bro.
Samuel Martin says, never played Fable. Wait for new or play all old. I mean,
Well,
the old ones are
games.
on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
backwards
you
compatible
don't-
and
Play
stuff
Fable
now.
3. I heard
You
that's
don't
the best one.
have to
No,
because they're not really
No.
linked. So
Yeah.
But no, play Fable Anniversary. That game's great.
I guess my beef with Fable is I was around for Peter Molyneux lying to me.
the overselling, which is Peter
Yeah.
Molyneux's thing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of, but yeah, I mean, yeah, and Fable Anniversary is
Well,
good.
Samuel, we're going to find out at this. We're going to see Fable much more. We've seen little glimpses of it here and there, but in a week and a half, we're going to see it. So we'll just, I'd say wait till then. And then, I mean, I think it's still worth playing the older ones, but
Maybe that can be a prediction. Fable delayed or actually coming out this year?
I think it comes out this year if they're going to show it.
It better,
I think-
man. It's been so
I think
long.
it comes out, and I
Yeah.
think they show a PS5 logo in a couple.
Oh
weeks.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a news story about that?
I mean, I feel like
Like-
we've been hearing rumors for a bit, that it's going to happen. But I think you're right, Radic. What, just a day or two ago, I think a news story popped up that it's probably happening. So
Same day or half year difference between releases?
I think it's same day. I think they're just bringing it out. Like, they're doing a thing where they show the Xbox and the PlayStation logo appears next to it, and the whole thing. Cyber Taurus says, "You all will have to get past my Seahawks first. Hit that Super Bowl." Just saying.
We have to get past the Eagles first.
I was gonna say, Seahawks
that's
pretty
dumb.
good. Seahawks pretty
Eagles
good.
are-
Eagles are pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Isn't
Isn't
good.
someone
so
from
I-
the Eagles like dating like a Brie Bella or Nikki Bella?
Yes.
Yes, Cooper.
Good for him,
Cooper-
bro.
Yeah, Cooper. No,
No, bro,
This is
that bitch
predatory.
is crazy. No, I mean she's crazy too.
I want to tell him. I
Bro.
want to tell him. Please stop. What are
Bro,
you
she
doing,
lost
fam?
custody of her kid. You know
Oh,
what?
really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because she
I don't
like
know
attacked.
WWE
She
that
attacked
much,
the baby daddy and shit like that. And, like the courts were
You
like,
know-
no, and she's
Oh,
got to
what
pay
you gotta
do-
alimony and shit. Do you know how bad it has to be for the
Wait,
woman
how
to
old is
lose
this- how old is
custody?
this guy?
Exact. I was
This-
just about to say that. You
Bro,
gotta
this
like
dude's a dude.
stab
The
someone.
dude's
to
like
lose custody.
20.
What?
I mean, hopefully he's just,
Mistake-making
you
age.
know, he's just fucking, doing his thing, and it's all good. But yeah, don't be buying no rings or nothing like that. Like,
I want to
she's
tell him,
nuts,
bro.
dude.
Bro, please. What are you doing, fam? Like, what
Cooper
are you doing?
Dijon age.
I like Dijon. It's Cooper Dijon.
Oh, he's 22 and she's 40.
Yeah, he's young. He's a young dude. He's a young guy.
Oh, dang. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's young.
Oh, he's younger than me. Holy shit.
I remember seeing him getting drafted like 2 years ago. So
Yeah, he's all pro this year. He's like the
Yeah,
best at
he's
his
very
spot. Like, yeah, he's an all pro this year. So I think he's the first all pro white cornerback in like forever. Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
think he
Jason
is.
Sehorn.
Yeah, since like Sehorn. Not that it matters. I'm just saying, like, it's just that's good for him.
I hope that man's pullout game is strong. That's all I'm gonna say.
Trip and Fall says, "Hey John, is there any chance of an episode of Direct Xbox with a guest host some point in the future, or is that show DOA PS Go Rams? Man, Rams. The right now we're just waiting for Nate to return from the supermarket with the milk.
Went for a pack of cigarettes, eh?
He's coming back. I'm telling you, he'll come back.
The milk. He just said, "All right, hey, I'm leaving, John. I'll be back."
You would see it there or Game and Talk. He said he was leaving, coming back with the milk. Still waiting. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Mac Mega Sean did hate Lenny Kravitz, but he had a bit of a turnabout recently.
Yeah, I made an apology a couple of weeks ago to Lenny Kravitz and Bernard the Elf from Santa Claus.
Yes, they're Knicks fans, so he is.
They're big Knicks fans, so
It got resolved.
Okay, so-
Mac Mega.
yep.
There you
So
go.
RGT, if let's say Jeff Keighley revealed that he was a Knicks fan, would you
Nah,
apologize to him?
I know he was faking. He's Canadian. Like
It
you're
would be after
Canadian
they win.
too, aren't you?
They win the championship.
What
He'd be
if
like,
you-
"Oh, I'm a Knicks fan."
Sean, what if
think-
you're watching the game on TV at Madison Square Garden? Brunson shoots that three from the corner, turns around after he makes it, and then just daps up Jeff Keighley, and then just runs out.
Wearing one of your channel's shirts with the
Dude.
book, The Art of N64 Wrestling in his hand.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Keely are all right. Like, we follow each other. So he doesn't hate me. He told MVG that he likes me.
He did actually, because I think he's genuinely concerned with you when he announced that Sting was there, and he said some craziness under his message, and he was like, "Are you okay?"
I've talked to Jeff after one of the Game Awards. He was holding a Twitter space, and I went in there, and I was like, "Man, this ain't it, dog."
Yeah, I
And,
remember.
like-
that was like a few years ago, right? Like a couple.
Yeah, like,
couple
ever
years
since
ago?
then,
Yeah.
Was
like-
like
was
Fast
his-
and Furious
That was
here?
his PR. Thanks for the feedback line followed by
Yeah.
that. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Still hasn't invited you to Summer Game Fest.
I bet if I DM'd him and said, "Hey, I want to come through," he would be like, "Okay."
You should go through. You should go there.
I don't want to go there with those people there. I'd have to.
Well,
take out old
ask to send in
Goldie
a
and
pre-recorded
stuff like that.
announcement for a game for the Summer Games Fest or something,
Yeah, I could do that. He probably
like an
tried
like an indie game, or like find some wrestling game or something.
Bobo says, "Guys, have you heard Switch 2 hasn't been selling well? Nintendo more like Nintendo doomed. Time for Sega." Why would
Say it.
beat for Kawa's
Say it.
Sega does what Nintendo. There's
Go bring
oh
Sega
yeah,
back.
it's all the Christopher Dring stuff, but I'm thinking we want to wait for Circana just based on Matt's comments. So.
The Christopher Drink story. Wait for
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm thinking we should get the figures from Circana. is
Yeah,
what I'll
he didn't
say.
have December
Based on-
numbers. Yeah, he didn't have all the information, but I mean, there's some information out there. They have some market that's not doing as well.
Yeah, in Europe, it was said Europe.
In
and
Europe,
stuff,
yeah,
so-
Europe, a bit of the US, but obviously it doesn't include Japan. He added the Japanese part at the very end at the last bit. So, I mean, Christopher Drink, he's running his business. You know what I'm saying? You got to get those big splashes at times, you know?
I mean,
Like
in
the
4
2
weeks,
Go
we're
ahead,
gonna have
go
in
ahead.
4 weeks. In 4 weeks, we're gonna have the investors report anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But remember
Well,
that we had a 2-week audit on third-party sales on Switch too. So I mean, it was like literally 2 weeks. Like, uh-oh, sound the alarm.
Mhm.
That's
So,
where they're gonna announce like sales numbers for games, right?
Yeah,
most likely.
anything that sold 1 million, they'll announce in that quarter. They'll announce the actual system sales. So yeah, we'll get all that then.
Teacher says, while waiting on Horizon to come out, I finally finished Sky the Third. So now I've played all the Trails games minus the remake, and I'm revisiting 10 and 10-2 on PS4 and Vita. Man,
Nice.
That's nice.
Those are cross-buy, I remember.
Oh, that's
my
awesome.
Sonic says my 2026 shout out Dreamcast on NSO. Okay, that would do it. I think for a lot of that would be really cool. Well, depends on the lineup.
Cool. Yeah, it depends on. We need more GameCube games. We need those out. We need, but yeah, that Dreamcast would be dope.
Dreamcast games still look super clean when you upscale them. It's still a very good looking system. So,
Well-made system.
Yay, baby.
yeah, they look really sharp. Is I guess the way I describe it. Mac Mega says I have not played any Metal Gear Solid games past the first PlayStation and GameCube ones. After MGS2, should I play the OG MGS3, the remake, or both? I mean, I guess the remake is
has
so
all the
close.
content, right?
Yeah,
the
the
remake
remake-
has like Snake vs. Monkey, Guy Savage.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you would be missing out on is the multiplayer, which you can't play anymore anyways unless you're emulating it. So it's the exact same story, the exact same dialogue, the exact same voice acting. So you might as well get the modern quality of life features.
How is Fox Hunt? I haven't played that.
Sean didn't like
Oh,
it.
there we go.
it's terrible. They should have just made the
Just remade the OG multiplayer.
like, which was so much fun, and there were so many different game modes. This is just a nightmare of nonsense.
Toasty says, since the next Xbox will most likely be a PC hybrid, will it have Copilot baked into the UI?
You know it.
It's gonna have all that shit in there.
It's gonna have the plays the game for yourself ability. It's gonna be great.
We might as well bring that up then. We'll come back to some of the chats in a bit, but the Sony patent the Sony patent itself is a patent. It doesn't necessarily mean it's being used right now, but it did, of course, kick off the conversation once again because AI is all in the headlines about AI in gaming, because this patent describes Ghost Player, which would see players call down an AI-generated ghost version of the player character, which can either play out the solution to a particular part of the level or complete it entirely for the player. Now, the patent was filed back in September 2024, but the World Intellectual Property Organization published an international status report on the patent this week, showing that it's still getting updates and being explored. So then, of course, people saw there were headlines that basically was like the patent from Sony would allow the game to play itself for you.
Well, this is the heavier version of the Stadia thing, right? Because the Stadia thing was they wanted AI to kind of play your game the way you would, so that you wouldn't feel the lag. So it would kind of do what you were going to do.
It was like predictive, yeah. So
Yeah.
if it knows you reload every couple of shots, it would start to figure it out and try to beat you to the button press, so that when you press the button, it's already kind of started a millisecond ahead of time. But this is just straight up.
Yeah, this
so
is the full on.
Radic, they have game help in the on the PS5 and I've seen it. I've used it for like Astrobot had it. I was like,
and Playroom.
yeah, let's see how this works. And because it's heavily integrated for some of these first party games, and it will just kind of show you a video of like a YouTube video almost, but baked into the game of like how to get a puzzle piece or whatever's hidden in the level.
Yeah.
But this seems like it would be the next step for that of game help, to where I guess you could legitimately just go, hey, beat this Dark Souls boss for me.
Yeah, does not sound appealing at all. Like, I think game help is pretty good actually. Like, because sometimes when I'm stuck in when I'm trophy hunting looking for a collectible, I have to go on my phone or my laptop. It takes me out of the experience. But like with game help, like I remember with like Sackboy: A Big Adventure, looking for a Dreamer Orb in one of the levels, I just could not find it.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh yeah, game help. Let me just look at the video, shows me exactly where it was. I'm like, okay, that actually saved me a lot of time. This patent, however, and like you said, it's a patent. It doesn't mean it's going to be used. Sony has a history of crazy patents, like the banana controller, the buddy on the couch, the one where you like jump on the screen and say McDonald's to end an ad. That was a funny patent. So I don't know if they're going to use this. It's definitely, I think someone else said this, I can't remember who. It's definitely a play for Sony to keep everyone locked to their ecosystem, like with game help. So instead of like using another source to find out the solution, Sony will just give you the solution, so you're stuck to their ecosystem. But will I ever use this? No. Like, it kind of just defeats the purpose of playing a game.
It does, right? It for us, we I'm sure we look at this and go, why would I use that I wouldn't be playing the game? I do think about the person who doesn't play games and just watches Netflix and stuff all day, and they go, oh, that sounds like I can just watch the game play itself. And it does make me think, is there an audience out there for a system and a game with a feature like that attached to it?
Yes.
And I kind of think there is, and it sounds crazy to say that.
It's not, because this is the ultimate end of accessibility, right?
Yeah.
Like, if accessibility, you make all the special controllers so that people who have like limb issues can play still. This is for the people who still even then can't play. Like, that's it. So it's like, it's kind of that weird, like that's the end all be all for trying to achieve full accessibility.
Yeah, so I get that on the accessibility side, right? I understand that, but it does that. It just sounds weird for an interactive medium like this, where you don't have to interact with it to go through the game.
Honestly, the biggest issue with it is the trophy side of things, because we've talked about how what if it unlocks your trophies for you, and then people are like, "Well, I earned those trophies." Okay, but if there weren't any at all,
I didn't even think about that.
If there weren't any involved, who would give a shit? No one.
What about this? Let's say OJ's playing Smash Brothers, and I jump in there, and I go, you know what? I'm gonna let the expert AI, who's analyzed millions and millions of frames in games that have happened in Smash Brothers, I'm gonna let AI take over and beat OJ, because it's impossible for anyone to beat this thing.
That's like
that with the amiibo, right?
Yeah, you can level up amiibos, teach some things, but that's kind of like the Twitch chess meta, where the person on Twitch playing chess has a second thing on the side monitor that's playing Grandmaster AI, and then just has that happen over there while he's doing the moves in his game online.
It could be Fortnite, where there's a bunch of people in there and you kind of almost blend in a bit, but also not, because you have 50 kills at the end of it. But like there are like these big, massive multiplayer games where it's almost harder to pick people out who are using this, because the idea isn't necessarily that, like for Game Help, Radic, where they've already recorded it, it's predetermined. This whole thing would be AI that's been trained over and over and over again, like NVIDIA they had their Nitrogen thing that they showed off. And the idea was, it doesn't have to see a game to be able to, like, having practiced or played through it necessarily. It can piece things together before it plays a game to know what it is.
That's
just
kind of the trick, though, because it has to be trained, which means, do they have to wait till the game is out to then start training it? Which would mean if you used it early enough, it wouldn't help you. Like, you'd have to buy it like a month or two later and be like, yeah, we got it. Cool.
Yeah. So I think the idea for that is they have trained on. So let's say it's a third person action adventure game. They've trained this AI model on hundreds of these games, millions of instances and playthroughs they can do in real time immediately. And because it knows all the tropes and things like yellow paint, whatever, it can beat the game without actually seeing that game.
All while merging me with oncoming traffic. It'll be good.
That too, yeah. Yeah. So it's a weird future for gaming, it feels like. And it's a patent, but it kind of shows the direction that I think a lot of these publishers are thinking, and it's gonna be where we turn on, as they said, your Xbox. Where Toasty asked about that, and Copilot pops up. And then you don't even have to have a UI. You just tell it what you want to do, and it just does it for you.
Hopefully it's a strong enough patent that other systems can't use it. That'd be great.
I mean, we already have a microphone on our PS5 controller. You know, this is the Switch 2 has a microphone that's available and actually is decent, even though you're far away from it. So it's they're already almost there. That personal assistant attached to your system.
Just draining drinking water from some city so you can beat a Dark Souls boss. It'd be great.
Hey. That platinum trophy pops. It's all good. It's all worth it. What do you think about that for the trophy side, though, or achievements, Radic? As a trophy hunter, if I want the platinum trophy, and I say, right? Get me the platinum trophy, AI, and it does it.
I mean, so I tweeted like a picture of like a PS3 notification where it says you did not earn this trophy, and I was playing Killzone 2. So what the story behind that is, Killzone 2, the servers came back online, right? Fan servers. And I didn't want to level up my character because like I would get destroyed by all these guys. So you could download somebody's save who has like maxed out their multiplayer profile, and I use it on my burner account. But when I boot up the game, it says this trophy has been disabled, which is pretty much because I use somebody else's save, which means I can't get trophies automatically. And I think they'll do the same thing with this AI thing if they actually like go forward with it. I think it will disable trophies.
So you think it's like go ahead, Evan.
It's just like there's some games like I think Witcher 3 did this, or if you drop the difficulty while you're playing it, right before you do it, it goes, if you do this, you're not making any more trophies from that level of difficulty.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Like in the GTA games, if you use a cheat, like it'll disable a trophy.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like AIs they're gonna try. It's gonna be so invasive that it's gonna be probably end up people accidentally use it through voice commands or something, and it just breaks their trophy progress. I'm curious what they do with this in the next generation because there'll be a whole segment I'm sure when they present the PS6 about some personal assistant or something.
Do you think they'll try to like make it friendly, make it like it's like voiced by Astrobot or Buzz?
it's gonna be it's gonna be a paper clip. It's gonna be great. It'll just pop on screen.
Yeah.
Astro would make a lot of sense to be your personal assistant, living inside your PS5 as
They're definitely pushing him as the mascot character for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good mascot. Let me go back over here. This is Little Guy says, only time Detroit wins. Aseo. Medallion says, for those who beat Prime 4, did anyone have a favorite NPC character? I think most people liked the robot, View 995, and I have to agree. I like the guy that was in the sniper, the guy from the Ice Cavern.
Tabaki.
Yes. Yeah. I liked him. Yep.
Really?
Oh,
You're not a Miles McKenzie fan?
I'm a Miles McKenzie fan. I'm the biggest fan of Miles McKenzie. I like him. He's dope.
More of him in all games.
Do your homework. You know what I'm saying?
Miles for Smash.
Yeah, Miles for
Spinoff
probably
series
put,
from
what's his
Metroid.
name?
Let's go.
The Silex guy, since they always like use him all the time. He'll probably be in Smash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Sean says my prediction is what RGT has been waiting for: the Alarmo Go, the wristwatch that syncs with the Nintendo app and Nintendo devices.
Jesus Christ!
The
I'd just be
Nintendo
interested to
smartwatch.
see the marketing pictures for that. To see,
See the hand.
see the
It's
hands.
just Mario's face. It's just an open mouth or something. That's where your
The
screen
double
is.
jointed thumb to press the button. Christopher says, "Happy New Year, Spawncast. Hopefully, recent Code Violent game helps push Capcom to make a true successor to Dino Crisis. New Mega Man game, at least. What's this Code Violent game? I keep saying
Bro, it's
talk about
fucking
it.
dog shit.
It looks fucking terrible.
Okay,
It's
so I
fucking
don't.
slop.
It's fucking
Why did it-
terrible.
I got to be honest. Why did it gain any kind of traction in the first place? So the first time I saw it, I looked at it and said, "It doesn't look very good," and that was the last time I saw it and thought about it. And now I see
I
everyone
think-
talking about it again.
I think it's because like the developers were like their previous game, like not Quantum Break, Quantum Theory or something like that. They're like talking shit about like Xbox. It's like, oh, we don't want to develop for Xbox, something like that. And then they put out this game that was shit. And it's like, so they kind of like Streisand
Team
Back
Kill
themselves.
Media, Quantum Error. Is that their game?
Quantum Error. There we go.
Yeah, I said Quantum Theory earlier. I meant Quantum. Whatever.
Solace.
Yeah.
Quantum Error. Yeah, I don't get it. Is that it? They said something about the Xbox, and here comes this game that apparently is actually bad.
It's worse than bad, dude.
Let me see. What is it? What's the Metacritic on this thing?
Like
That's a-
40.
Oh, it's a 40. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, IGN gave it a 4. Noisy Pixel gave it a 2 out of 10.
Who gave it the highest score? Oust
It-
them.
COG Connected gave it a 55 or a 5.5. Yeah, that's it. Bugs hinder the experience, awfully into clumsy moments that break the immersion. I don't get it. It doesn't look very good from these screenshots, and now here's a trailer. Also does not look good. All right, well there you go. That's Code Violet. Apparently it's not a good game.
I watched RGT's favorite streamer play. that game.
That's how I know the game is shit. I watched him play some of it.
Oh, okay.
Did he get any
okay.
kick support?
It
No.
was so bad that he just stopped. He turned the game off. He's like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
DSP we're talking about, right?
Yeah, of
Is
course.
that
Okay.
bad? Wow. Is that bad?
I like how blunt Radic is. It's awesome. Just to clarify. Talking about
Just making sure.
Just making sure. Yeah, just making sure.
Cybertor said my teenager heard that. Thanks, Cybertors.
That's for 6-7, baby.
Yeah. Nick 93 says, Play Harrison's thoughts on the Rams game.
Yeah, they played them tough. The Panthers played them tough, but the last drive, the coaches choked. The Panthers played good, but the coaches choked. You know, as a former player, defensive player, and offensive player, but defense, I don't know why they were playing so soft. They just let Puka Nacua and Devontae just get 10 yards, 8 yards. They just let them walk down the field and score. And they also didn't run enough time off when they blocked the punt. They should have ran more time off the clock. Don't give the Rams an opportunity. So 2 rookie choke jobs on offense and defense by the Rams coaches. The players played their tails off, but the coaches messed that game up for them.
Maybe they're just trying to be nice, man. Why can't they just be trying to be nice?
They just let him. They just let Puka just get all sorts of yards. They just let them walk down the field and score a touchdown to win the game.
Maybe they're having a bad day, and they're just like, "You got this. We're gonna let you do
Let
this."
the Rams win. Just let them win.
Pickle Rick says, Switch to $500. It's still worth the price, in my humble opinion. Love RGT.
Thank you.
I was thinking about buying one this week, but I do want to buy one soon because I am scared they might raise the price.
Oh,
All right, it's a new era.
Not might,
Get it
they
now
will.
before
Yeah.
later kind of situation. No more sales. Not happening.
They might. We'll see.
Mecha Armor says, remember when Square Enix was going to celebrate Chrono Trigger's 30th anniversary? Efforts for our
No.
members. Well,
They were never going to.
Maybe.
I think all they did was put up a tweet.
that's another prediction for 2026. Chrono Trigger is ported to a bunch of platforms.
Or
Hopefully
it
it's
just gets like a
PS1 version,
T-shirt
right?
or a poster, and that's about it.
They'll probably have a month.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be the one from Steam that they move over.
We'll see. It's been a minute.
Liam says, could Retro shut down if Metroid Prime 4 underperforms? Would they shut down? Probably not. They'll probably move them to. I mean, how long did they run support for a bunch
That'll
of
be
other
a
random stuff
solid
while they're working
support
on
studio.
projects?
They didn't make a game for like
Yeah, it was a long time. They can't. A lot of stuff got
a
canceled.
decade, and they weren't shut down. So I doubt it.
They use them for like support work on Mario Kart or something. So
Oh my gosh.
they'll find something for them to do. Apparently. Zalti says Smash Ultimate Season S2 Edition, Switch 2 Edition. What do they need to do with that for Switch 2?
Bring back Pokey floats. Come
Oh.
on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bring back the poke floats.
Jorge says, I predict there will be more Nintendo is doomed articles, even if they reach their latest projections of 19 million units.
You guys don't know the what's it called? It's the initiation for Nintendo hardware. This has to happen regardless. They can sell 100 million units in 1 year, and you've got to get it in now before you've got to make the money now while you can, because you're not going to be able to make it later. So you got to make the money now. So go ahead, get the videos in now, get the clickbait and get the videos in now. So because later you won't be able to say it. So same thing with Switch 1.
Andy Ackerman says, Team, is this supposed to be Sean Cian today? OJ has been more like Tang than Juice lately.
Okay.
Tony's learning no message there. Tafferbot says 2026 Beautiful Joe HD collection, an announcement for a new one. That's a good prediction. I'm backing you on that.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
That would be cool. Just a
Yeah.
collection re-release. That'd be fun. Still holds up. It's a good game. Cody James, any Final Fantasy IX remake theory updates? The Bears. Well,
I think that game's canceled.
The Bears just threw an interception. So
Well,
just so you know.
the FF9 remake, it is a shame that it doesn't sound like it's going as smooth, which is unfortunate. Because I'd like to see that game come out. Claw says, Happy New Year's, guys. I say, until Nate comes back, either borrow Mr. Matty Plays for Direct Xbox or join Defining Duke. Sadly, every other Xbox YouTuber I've seen so far is too fanboyish. Well,
They got to have some hope in their heart, because no one's going to want to watch what's actually going on.
Yeah.
well,
Shout out to Maddie. Maddie's dope.
yeah,
That is
it's,
awesome. Yeah.
well, I mean, with Xbox now, you can kind of cover PlayStation as well because they're releasing on it. So, and got on Nintendo.
That's what Cole did. He did a pivot. He did a good job too.
Hey,
Yeah, they got Horizon 6 coming out.
Actually, you know what? We'll move over to that now, Sean. Good point. they do have Horizon 6 coming up. In fact, they have an entire developer direct happening. It's happening somewhat soon. They do announce this like 2 weeks in advance usually, but January 22nd. They've named 3 games. All right, so Playground Games will have 2 of them there. They're going to have Forza Horizon 6. They're going to have Fable. And then Game Freak is going to be there, which is interesting, with their Beast of Reincarnation title. Now, Playground Games, great. We need to see both of these titles. I was a little... Game Freak caught me off guard. I will admit that. I did not think that the studio known for making Pokemon games would all of a sudden show up in the Xbox Developer Direct to start the year.
They made Tempo the badass elephant.
They did that.
That's
They did
classic right there.
what was the other game?
Town, right? Town Hero,
Yeah,
something like
Town.
that. Yeah.
Little Town
Was-
Hero.
It might have been they made another game too.
Was it a game they made or supported? I remember seeing.
I feel like it was Giga Wrecker.
Oh, the drill.
Or
the drill
Game
game.
Freak?
Giga Wrecker.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
made
developed Giga Wrecker. That's what it's
That's
called.
what-
It's some random game.
I never
Harmonite,
even heard of
Giga
that.
Wrecker, Pulse Man.
Yeah.
What else have they done? They've done all sorts of weird stuff over the years.
Yeah.
Tembo the
Well, shout out
Badass
to Pulse
Elephant.
Man. Pulse Man.
Pulse Man. That is a good
Pulse Man.
one.
Old school. That's old school one. But yeah, they've done all sorts of weird stuff here and there.
So I have no idea what to expect from Beast of Reincarnation. People are obviously interested
shown
'cause-
it.
well, I've been like the visuals look, I think, just better than what people are expecting from Game Freak. But they're gonna do a whole gameplay deep dive on it, so we'll see all the.
Nobody cares. We care about the playground games.
Okay, Playground Games. Obviously the 2 big ones: Fable, Forza Horizon 6. Sean, you're excited for Forza Horizon 6. We kind of understand what Forza Horizon is going to be, though, but it's in Japan.
That's all. That's all I need, man. And have the fucking like cityscapes. Like look, the best Forza Horizon game was the UK one, and
Okay.
that means a lot coming from me because we all know my beef with the British. But like that, it was by far the most interesting landscape. Like I love the gameplay of Forza Horizon 5. I think the world is just so fucking boring though. Like it's just like, oh look, here's some dirt, here's some dirt. And it's like, come on, man. At least with Japan, you get the cityscapes.
Oh, yeah.
Have the highway system. I also have a completely opposite thing of another racing game coming out, but we could talk about that later. If we have
Wait,
time, I guess.
is it Tokyo Extreme Racer?
Well, that's coming out, but did
Yeah.
you know? I just found out about this on the hit show Analog Allies. Remember Gear Club?
Yes.
Yeah, Sony game.
No,
That's the-
no. It was
you're
essentially
thinking about
mobile
Drive Club.
games. It was essentially mobile games. That
They
came
moved it over
to
to the Switch.
Nintendo Switch 1.
Oh, okay.
Gear Club 3 is coming out on the Switch 2. It's coming out on everything, but it's a timed exclusive for the Switch 2. Pull up that trailer because that game looks a lot fucking better than the other games do. And like I'm a little bit excited. It has highway systems. Like it has a Tokyo highway system in which you could do one-on-one races with traffic, and it has like the life bar like Tokyo Extreme Racer does. And like by pulling away, the other life bar for the opponent goes down. It looks super decent. Like it's not going to be great or
Oh yeah,
anything
I
like
see.
that.
It looks like a fighting game. You're right. Yeah.
Is Gear Club 3 or Gear
Yeah.
Club Unlimited 3?
Gear
This
Club
actually looks
Unlimited
better
3.
than I thought it would. Jesus.
And that's all Switch 2 footage because it's coming out first on Switch 2. I'm kind of low key looking
February
forward
19th.
to it.
It's out next month.
Yeah, like it looks decent, and like that's one of my biggest problems with the Switch 2, and really by extension the Switch 1. It's like the racing games were just, as far as like more realistic racing games, were not that great. Anyways, I know that was a complete big aside, but as long as you got like the Toge stuff and you've got the cityscapes and the highway systems, Forza Horizon 6 is going to be, I think, the best selling Forza Horizon game. Like
It should be, right?
point blank
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
And then you also have Fable. You know, I have all the confidence in the world in Forza Horizon 6 because Playground has shown me time and time again they make a really fun arcade-ish but real car racing game. Fable, it's kind of like, name me a single player game that that they are known for.
Yeah, that's because I think this is also built on. I think it's still built on the same engine from Forza, if I'm not mistaken.
Like, I mean, that could be good for the world segments. I'm just concerned with like the story, the game, the characters, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I think Horizon 6 is a surefire hit.
Yes.
Is that day and date on PlayStation as well?
No, not Forza. Forza's on Xbox and PC first. They said it's going to come to PlayStation 5 later.
Man, they should. I know it's it's good to have exclusives, but you're Xbox and you don't care about exclusives. That shit really should have been day and date. I think it would have moved fucking units.
Oh, it would have been crazy. Yeah, if it could also take advantage of the PlayStation's user base right there, like day one. Yeah, it would have been, because the PS5 we think right now is over 90 million consoles.
Yeah, I think that would have
They'll still get it. I mean, yeah, it would have been great. They'll still get it though. Just it's like what? It's like 6 months later, or
I'm wondering if OJ. So you're saying like, yeah, right, like 6 months. I'm wondering if Forza Horizon 6, because originally I thought it might come out closer to the holiday. I wonder if that game comes out in the first half of this year actually, and then Fable is towards the end of this year, and then that 6 month window puts Forza Horizon 6 on the PS5 out in time for the holidays anyway.
That's kind of how, because I don't think Fable is a early 2026 game, because if anything that could end up slipping to 2027. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Forza. I personally, I hope it is.
Yeah. I mean, you want to play that sooner rather than later, because that game I think is going to look insane too visually. Like the aesthetic you'd expect them to go with for Japan and the street racing scene, especially at night, and all like the cool like neon lights, and like it should look awesome.
I do kind of wonder though, like, how do they make it feel? Like, I guess having the different racing environments would make it feel different, but how do they make it feel different than 5? Because I think they really need to lean into the multiplayer like aspect of things. And I understand that Horizon 5 has a good multiplayer, but like you should have like meetups and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say meetups, like underground meetups and stuff at night. Like if it's nighttime, you should be able to have like full underground meetups. And like, I mean, almost kind of like Fast and the Furious style.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
That's what that's what it needs to be, essentially the Fast and the Furious game that people have always wanted. Like it needs to, I think there needs to be a strong community aspect to it.
They've done Fast and Furious DLC for Forza before, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think they. I know because I remember the one I really remember is the Lego one they did. That was crazy.
Yeah, Lego and Hot Wheels are the two. And
yeah.
I
feel like they have done Fast and the Furious for that.
So yeah, Tokyo Drift DLC, that would be like.
You do that, you could. Yeah, you could have like your own crew and stuff. That would be. That would be pretty awesome.
The next like Drift King. Yeah, that would actually be pretty sick. Yeah.
There's a lot of potential for this game, and I just at this point with how Forza Horizon, every entry is like high Metacritic scores. People are really psyched about it. It's high quality. I'm expecting the same for Forza Horizon 6. So I'm actually excited to see how that looks on January 22nd. Very curious about Fable though, and I am really not sure how it's going to go. I don't know.
What I'm looking forward to seeing. They say they're going to show a ton of it. We know what we're getting with Forza. It's going to be good, but Fable is the type of game. It's like it's been a long time since the last Fable game. What are they going to do with it? We know Playground's great, but they haven't made something like this. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what Fable's going to be like, and everything. I can't wait. Maybe it's bad, but maybe it'll probably be better than Fable 3.
Like visually speaking, it should, like the landscapes, the environments should all look really good because it's built with what they know with Forza Horizon, which those games are great looking landscapes and everything on your big screen. So I assume it's going to be similar there. But the character models I'm curious about, the gameplay loop that's not kind of the CarPG setup, and the game functioning, because we know how it goes with these big open world titles. It can be a struggle sometimes.
At some point your character gets a car and then it's just fantasy Forza.
Well,
Fable 3 came out 16 years ago, so
been a bit. It's been a while.
We've had like an actual real. I mean, there's been other stuff. Fable.
They tried to do that Connect one, right? kind of
They
between.
did it on the canceled one in Xbox
Yeah.
One, right?
I played the cancel one.
Oh, like Fable Legends? Yeah.
Yeah, I played it at E3. It was at E3. I think it was 2014? Was it 20? Yeah, E3 2014. I remember playing it and it seemed okay. It was like a cool little multiplayer. They had like a whole setup where people you can just play like multiplayer right there. And
Oh, yeah, because it was like the whole like 4v1 kind of thing.
yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a kind
oh
of
my
like,
gosh,
yeah,
forgot
and then
about
like
that.
one person can be like an overlord, and like they can like drop enemies, and like you can play it that way too. It was an interesting little thing that they had set up for that game. Yeah, they just canceled it. I guess it wasn't working out. But yeah, I hope this one ends up being good. This one's just going to be a single player experience. So I don't think they're doing any multiplayer stuff. At least nothing big that they've shown off so far. So
They just dropped that battle pass.
hey, if they just follow like the Fable anniversary and like just evolve it from there, I think if they just start as that from a base and just say, hey, let's just make a better Fable anniversary game or better Fable 2, I think that'll work. I think that can work.
I mean, I do want to say for Playground Games, a massive opportunity in front of them, because if let's say Fable doesn't fall to next year, Sean, and Forza Horizon 6 comes out this year as well, all of a sudden Playground Games could have the potential for 2 massive releases, and let's say Fable does actually live up to the hype and it's a high quality game. I mean, Playground would end up being you have to look at them as a top tier studio then, because they're not just the car racing game studio anymore then, so that's a massive opportunity for them this year.
I just think that with this game, with Fable, like it doesn't need to be like a 90 plus medic. Like it doesn't. Let's just get like a solid good game out. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. Yeah, they don't need to go for like it needs to win game of the year. It doesn't need to be all that. So I'm hoping that they're not doing like the whole focus testing type of thing. Oh well, in order to be game of the year, okay, Uncharted has this or these games have this, so we're gonna put it inside. Like I hope they just say, hey, let's just make a dope game that we can make within the scope of what Fable is, and then you can go from there. The next game you can try to shoot for that 90 plus or whatever, try to put in all the cool stuff or more things. I just want a good game that plays well and that is Fable, that has that unique, weird, UK or British humor that they do,
right?
And just go from there. Like if it's like 80 something, that's fine, like or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be the greatest thing ever. It just needs to be, like I said, good Fable experience. So
even if it comes in at that mid 80s, but then Forza Horizon 6 is like in the 90s, is okay. Yeah, those are very
that'd
good
be
releases.
Perfect. It can be like 82, 83. I'd be like, dude, that's great. That is better, in my opinion, than everything they've done. Obviously, Fable's been. That would be a great way to come back with that. If that's how it was, that means the game is good. Like it's a really good game, if it's like an 80 something. So that'd be great. I hope it actually does really well. So I'm looking forward to it. Because I played all the Fable. I mean, everybody here played Fable, right? You guys all like Fable?
I played the first one.
I like Fable 2 but Fable 2 is my favorite one.
Fable 2 is also Fable Anniversary and Fable 2 are my favorite. So
Mostly like Molyneux hyping it up. That was like the best. Just everything you do is going to change everything about the game.
People thought it was like they got mad, but I thought it was hilarious when he did, because like we all knew it was bullshit. Even
it's because we knew. That's because it's like, oh yeah, this is Molyneux.
He'd be like at
fantastic.
Like G4, he'd be talking to like Morgan Webb or something, like he'd be like, "Oh, you can do all these things," and we're just like, "Yeah, right, like okay, dude,
cool." So when I pick a bad choice, my horns get bigger. Let's just keep moving.
What is like the tree thing? You plant a tree, and one, and then 20 years later, the tree turns into a forest. Your dog can stop you from dying. He can go. You can play as a dog afterwards. If you die, your dog can turn into a super. He said all sorts of crazy shit. It was funny. I thought it was really funny because a lot of it was stupid. It wasn't going to happen.
Let's go over to. Actually, let me make sure I get these. We have. Here we go. TJ says, this is a good idea to buy Mario Kart World Bundle now, or should I wait to see if it comes free, drops to $4.49 again before it runs out?
Buy now. Yeah.
They're not doing them anymore.
Bucks.
They're not what
I should have bought that bundle, man. God damn it.
What they got is what they got. If you see it, buy it.
I could see it maybe coming back like they did with the Switch One, like for the holidays. It's like, oh, here's the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bundle for the holidays.
Oh, but at what price comparison?
Yeah, like I can see them doing something like that. But yeah, if you can see it for $450, if you can get a price like a good price on it, then I'd say go ahead and get it.
It's from Gary. Says, my most anticipated game is Crimson Desert, and I'm curious what Generation 10 will look like on the Switch 2. Even though part of me just doesn't believe Game Freak will ever evolve as a developer. I see what you did there. Okay. Well, Gen 10, we'll say hey, that's probably getting revealed at the end of next month for Pokemon Day. So less than 2 months, and we'll see what they have, and then it should make it out for the holiday. So we'll see. See what Game Freak
Do you
has.
think for Pokemon Day we'll see the NSO logo, and then we will finally see Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon
Why
Yellow?
would they do that if they could
I
just
think-
sell it to
No.
you again?
I think you'll
come
get
on.
the NSO logo, and they'll announce either Gale of Darkness or Coliseum.
Pokemon Pinball or something.
It's gonna be
like
it's
that.
gonna be
Hey,
Little Town
whoa.
Hero. It's gonna
I'm
be Little
okay
Town
with-
Hero.
I'll be good with Pokemon Pinball. Bring that over. That was a fun game.
Shout out to Pokemon Pinball.
Bring it over. Andy says, I'll be honest, my PS5 and Series X have been gathering dust for a while. I picked up Steam Deck LCD and loving PC SX2 emulation through EmuDeck. Yeah, you can't go wrong with PS2 games.
It is good shit.
Hellman says, prediction, new Pilot Wings.
I don't
Yeah,
know
why
about
not?
that, pal?
Why not?
Pilot
Maybe I'll
Wings
take.
is-
I like
it's
that
always-
3DS game. I liked it.
Was the SNES one a launch window?
When it back
I
in the
know
day?
N64 was.
like it
N64
3DS
was, yeah. 3DS was.
Yeah. I
I
didn't have a Super Nintendo, so I don't know.
I like
What was-
Woohoo Island, the whole like
When
aesthetic.
this shit come out in what? 91? 90? If it came out in 91, it was a launch.
August 1991
Yeah, so
launch.
There you
title.
go.
yeah. I think that would have already been out, pal. But we'll see.
The Andy says Flat Out series was awesome. Needs a remaster.
Yeah, Flat Out was fun. I feel like Wreckfest is kind of Flat Out esque.
Chris says, "Yo, Happy New Year, y'all! Seahawks going all the way this year. They look like they could. They look like they could.
They definitely look like they could. The
They're
only thing
very
that would
good.
doom them would be probably Sam Darnold. The playoff
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. That'd be like their one downfall. Is he's probably might throw a few picks and mess things up. But yeah, they look good. Their defense is ferocious.
Let's see. Gobachor says, just want to take a minute to remember Lamar Wilson. His videos brought so many laughs. R.I.P. That was some sad news when that popped up. I remember it popped up and I was like, dude, what?
Yeah.
And then got more information, of course, about it. And
Yeah. He was one of the guys I watched back in the day, man. He was a great like OG tech YouTuber, unboxing dude. So I mean, like, you never know what people are going through until something happens, sometimes. So it's very unfortunate. Rest
take
in
care of
peace.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go over to the Steam machine. I wanted to bring this up because it is a random retailer that posted it, and it's not necessarily the retailer themselves or if the price is correct or not. It's more about the reactions that came up. It was from a retailer that posted it for, I'm not even sure what the currency technically is.
Czech.
It's from like the Czech Republic, right?
No, it is. I'm
yeah.
the
Czech.
Czech,
It used to be
the Koruna.
Czechoslovakia.
Koruna? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's
Nice history lesson. Yeah.
they posted it for what came out to roughly $1,063 on their website. Now their website does seem to have the Steam Deck OLED at $760, and that's not how much it actually costs here in the US for us. But even so, people were looking at it going, is the Steam machine going to be $1,000 for the 512 gigabyte model? And that has not gone over well online because I don't think the Steam machine is going to survive a $1,000 launch price. That sounds crazy.
Have we not been paying attention to what is happening? This is the worst time for this thing to come out. It should have been last year. It would have been all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not surprised by any crazy price now. I think it sucks for it. I mean, I'll still, I'll get one to
Sure.
make a video on it, but I think it is going to end up being more expensive than a lot of us were hoping for and anticipating, because yesterday's price is not today's price, and today's price is not tomorrow's price.
But that $1,000. Remember we had that discussion a while ago about what price do you get to where it's too much for the mainstream consumer who's curious about a little box PC that they can put in the living room, and to where it's out of their price range, but also too expensive for the enthusiast to not then go, maybe I can just buy used parts and build a better one.
Yeah,
And
but I mean, you have to just look at PC gaming as a whole right now. Like, prices are through the fucking roof. You know, it's a whole shit show, man. It's not going to get any better anytime soon.
TC Pecas, trust Spawn Wave, your Czechoslovakia
Yeah,
news.
because last night when we were doing Analog Allies, someone came in and was like, "Oh, did you hear about the Steam machine price leaks? Spawn Wave just made a video about it." I'm like, the only leak I know about is a fucking Czechoslovakian one, and they're like, "Oh, it's not Czechoslovakia anymore; it's the Czech Republic." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, how the fuck would Czech Republic know about what the price of something that Steam is going to sell directly is? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. What was the source? And they were like, "Oh, it was a Czechoslovakian thing." And I was like, that fucking cocksucker making a video on that. But it got views, so what the fuck do I know?
Hey, you gotta help people out and let them know it's probably a placeholder price because they don't sell them officially for Valve. Help them out.
Shout out to Czechoslovakia.
Well, the reaction there, a lot of people recoiled at $1,000, and I get it because I mean, if I wasn't gonna cover it for a YouTube video, I would probably go, well, I could probably build one for cheaper, looking for used parts myself. So that's tough. That's tough. $1,000.
That's the whole point, though. The whole point is to not build it. But yeah, for $1,000, yeah, I don't think obviously the average consumer is not going to find that very appealing. You know, for that.
I'm still thinking that's tough. I'm still thinking it's less than 1,000. But man, if they announce it and it's $999, I'd be like, man, that's a shame. But maybe I'm not that surprised. Like,
well, it's $999, but it launches with Half-Life 3.
They would have to bundle a game with it, but even then, people are gonna do the math in their head and be like, man, it's still $900 some odd without the game.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking they get it at like $800, but I feel like a struggle.
I don't trust this whole Czech Republic. I don't trust all that in terms of pricing and all that. So I don't know.
Bear's coming back.
I said minimum. It said minimum 600 to 700 at the minimum. That's what I was thinking.
How do these countries? What happened to it used to be Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia? Whatever happened to Yugoslavia?
Yugoslavia became Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia.
That's crazy.
Montenegro.
Dude, I remember my uncle had a car from Yugoslavia. It was a Renault, and it was booger green, and we used to call it the Booger Mobile. And fucking my stepdad needed a car, and my uncle sold it to him real cheap. And like 3 weeks later, that shit died in the middle of a highway. And this was like before cell phones. So he had to walk like 4 miles to the next stop to try and fucking revive the Booger Mobile.
If your car died in the middle of the highway back in the day at night, you're going to end up on Forensic Files. There was it was almost
never seen or heard from again.
Yeah,
you were fucked.
50% chance you're going to die back in the day. If you were females, oh my god, that goes up to like 80 or 90%. By yourself, I'm dead serious, bro. Every episode of Forensic Files, the car broke. Well, not every episode, but a lot of episodes. The car broke down. They went for a walk, never came back. Like, oh my god, it was terrifying back then without cell phone.
Here's the thing that I wonder, because sometimes I'll watch like old unsolved mysteries and stuff like that. How did people get caught? Like robbing banks and killing, like how the fuck do you get caught doing that when you could literally just like go one town over and nobody know? There's no social media, there's no phones, there's no cameras, there's no communication. Like, you gotta be fucking dumb to like not get away with shit like that.
Every now and then in a week you hear the story of, oh, he's been released from prison after 30 years for something he didn't do. That's how. Someone else gets hit.
Eyewitness testimony was always big back then, but you still have physical evidence that you can collect at a scene. You can still do like obviously tire impressions, things like that they can collect. Yeah, obviously they didn't have all the advanced DNA and forensic science, but I mean they still have certain stuff that they could do.
Bro, you go one state over, nobody knows who the fuck you are. Ian killed like 3 people, robbed a bank. Just living.
They
ain't running no credit checks. You're like, hey, I got $300 from rent this month. Thank you. You go over to the next state.
back then, like, you know, one guy was gonna get away, but he stepped on a tomato before he went through somebody's window, this chick's window, and he got caught because they did a shoe impression. They didn't have any forensic stuff on him, but they did a shoe impression. They got him on the tomato because it was raining and stuff, so it got him there. So yeah, you gotta be crafty.
And one time there was this guy who had a glove that was slightly too small.
Hey, I got a custom OJ Simpson jersey because they don't fucking.
Well,
You got the OJ Simpson Pogs? Yeah,
They have
Oh, yeah, I
forensic
do.
stuff.
The Trail of Blood Pogs. I have them sealed. It's got like it doesn't have Kato Kalin though. I thought he would have made a good Pog, but yeah.
Let's.
I'd be getting a new pair of shoes after I step down that tomato. Be like, all right.
These dumbasses wear like he wore like the same shoes like when they
Like,
took
yeah,
him in for
Oh
him.
my god.
They wore like the same shoes, bro.
Go to fucking Foot
Those were his
Locker.
kicks, man. They're for
Get you some Reebok pumps. You'd be all right.
We do have GameStop is in the news because more GameStop shut down. I don't know anyone's shocked by that. Yeah, they start the year, they undisclosed number of locations. It must have been a bunch though, because there were people all over social media, and then I also saw in comment sections, like I covered it, and people were like, "Yeah, mine. I got an email. They're shutting down." Or I went to my location recently, and they have something in the paper in the window
Sign on the door.
down. That's it. It's printed piece of paper. Someone just wrote in marker apparently and just pasted it on there. They were closing down next week or something. So I figure these are just leases that are probably going up, and GameStop's like, nah, we're not renewing. We're shutting this place down. I am really curious what their store count is after this. After
Wasn't
these
it
closings.
400 they closed across the country?
It was a significant number last
That's a
time.
bloodbath,
So
dude. Jesus.
this
No, I think that this one.
Oh, this
thing
one
is
was 400.
Yeah.
Okay. But the thing that's odd is apparently the CEO, Ryan Cohen, will receive a pay package worth $35 billion in performance-based stock options is announced by their board. But it's designed to incentivize Mr. Cohen because he needs to raise their market cap to $100 billion, which is 10 times his current value.
So he ain't gonna see that money.
Yeah, now I assume this is the first step by cutting back expenses significantly. That's one way to do it.
I think
Get interest.
at his store that he went to go get the Switch 2 at, that one closed down.
Shut down?
Yeah,
I know there's a couple around me that closed. The one closest to me is still open, but one kind of like 15 minutes away, I saw that they were closing.
Got
The
it.
one,
Yeah,
the one near me closed down in like the first big wave. I remember that.
yes, that was on that main road, Elkton Newark Road, Newark, right? Evan, it was like in a shopping center,
Yeah.
suburban. Yeah, that shut down. That one just randomly shut down. I went by, I was just gone. It's just
There was
outta here.
always people in there too, and then I remember driving by and it was just an empty hole.
So
All right.
there's one down the street in it's a plot, People's Plaza was called, and then at the mall there we still have one. So those are the two I know of, and if those are gone, I don't know where the nearest one is after that. That's
Yeah,
just
I think
kinda it.
mines are still around here. I know that it's probably going to be rebranded to EB Games here in Canada because I
Okay,
think
yeah.
GameStop.
I think like
owns
a Quebec
EB,
toy maker
right?
bought.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah,
The-
GameStop
GameStop
owns
bought-
EB, so they're just
Yeah,
rebranding
then-
to something they own to just.
No, I think they
distance themselves.
sold it to a Quebec company.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Toys
EB
R Us
Games.
did.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
EB, yeah, because like in the States, GameStop bought EB Games, but I think then it was like they also bought Canada, but then they sold.
It's moved around. So I guess
Yeah.
you're just gonna see EB Games now in Canada.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
assumption because like
Bro.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry. You good?
No, it was like it used to be EB Games when I was growing up, and then like all those stores rebranded to GameStop, and now there's probably gonna go back to EB Games this year.
We're doing
Are
a
you-
prediction stream, so like the last Blockbuster in America, where do you think the last GameStop in
Oh,
America is
like
going
where
to
the
be?
last
That's a
one will
great
be-
question.
That actually
Oh.
says GameStop on over the door, right? Not
Yep.
EB, like it has
Same
to-
uniforms,
Oh.
even if they got to buy them from somewhere else, like all of it.
The last one, because where's the
Where's their
last
headquarters
Blockbuster?
at?
I don't think it'd be
Um,
near their headquarters. Let me see where the last Blockbuster is. It's
The last
on the West
Blockbuster
Coast,
is
right?
Oregon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like it's gonna be like one of those middle America states.
Yeah,
then.
it'll be like Kentucky, or
flyover
some
state?
shit.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Did you say Oregon again? What'd you say?
Oregon.
Oregon.
I say
How
Oregon.
the fuck do you say Oregon Trail? It's the
Oregon
Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
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 Or you're gone. No, it's all good. I used to live there, so it's interesting.
I'm trying to think. I didn't even see a map of where they have GameStops right now because they're not going to open one in a.
They should just put one next to that Blockbuster and just have a shopping center that's designed for like the corpses of the big '90s companies, and that could be like an amusement park for us in the future. Is like
Yeah, a bunch
60
of
and
TikTokers
70
are
year
gonna
olds.
go there. Oh, I'm visiting.
Yeah,
the
they
last
can go,
GameStop.
but
Yeah.
it'll just all be us here. Like, oh, this was the time.
Is there
right here.
just-
This is great.
Is there just one in Alaska? I'm just trying to think of some random place where rent's probably nothing, and they just park the last one there for novelty.
It wouldn't be Alaska. It's got to be like near a
Nobody
shipping
cares
center
about
for video
Alaska.
games.
I think it'll be Oregon.
Well, there's a lot of them in Texas and stuff. I'm trying, maybe even a big state right now.
Bro, but there's not a Blockbuster in Texas.
Yeah, what's the story around the last Blockbuster in existence?
I think they
There's a
just
fucking
bought the
documentary
rights.
on
Yeah,
it.
they bought the rights to the name for it or something, and then they
Yeah.
just had it and just kept going with it. It was big for the community.
I'm gonna have to look that up. See how that went down, so we can figure. Is somebody gonna buy the rights to GameStop's sign to keep it open?
I'm sorry, I have to do this. Okay, so it's Oregon or Oregon.
Did
Oregon.
Did you just Google how to pronounce Oregon?
It's Oregon. That's what
Man,
it's
no,
Oregon.
There's
Oregon,
dialects and shit.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon or Oregon. Oregon. Oregon or Oregon.
This is the
So-
Tsushima argument all over again.
Yeah, it got
I need
a
to put my
I think the
pronunciation
chat is
on there.
roasting. The chat is roasting.
or Yote.
The chat's roasting the Oregon.
That's their problem. I say it right.
Oh, yeah, this-
Keep saying it that way, though.
I remember when that was
I
when the
will.
Su-
You should.
I remember when the Tsushima thing was a question. I watched a whole documentary on a guy that lived there kept calling it Tsushima. And I was like, oh, that's how it's pronounced. And then everyone working on the game was like, no, it's Tsushima. It's like, you don't fucking live there. Shut the fuck up. That guy lived there. You're all lying.
Oh,
Live that
goodness.
life. Let me see if we have any. Okay, there we go. Joe says, mention one major downfall for each platform. PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch in these days. Major downfall.
Easy. PC too expensive. PS5 not enough exclusives. Xbox who knows what the fuck they're doing. Switch needs to fucking give me some games I'm interested in.
Well, it needs to catch up with modern times for certain things like online interactions, and then maybe focus on games that aren't just first party occasionally.
There you
'Cause
go.
Third party ones drop, and it always feels like they're just like, it's there, right? It's good. Okay.
Yeah, the PC. You're right. The pricing on that is, but also for a lot of people that the tinkering with PC is
The trick with PC is it's
downfall.
variable based on what you want to
Because-
do. Like, do you want to just emulate on a PC? You could buy a little emulation machine for way less than most things.
I mean, the downfall recently for PlayStation, I would say, was their immediate shift to live service that
Yep.
put them behind this generation. And it's as you
That's
mentioned,
why
Sean,
we don't have a
thing.
Ben game. We don't have
Yeah.
another Blue Point game. Mia Molecule. I don't know what's going on with them. But,
Yeah, so we're kind of in that mode right now. We've been waiting for them to turn the ship, and they're still turning.
Yeah.
It, you know? It's like, all right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Housemarque's gonna keep doing their thing. They're like, hey, we're not doing live service. We're just gonna keep rolling. So
Yep.
here comes Neros. It's like, all right, great. And I guess Insomniac as well. But I think their other studios should have had a similar output this generation as Housemarque and Insomniac. Like, I don't think that they feel like they are the outliers, and I think they should be the more common release cadence.
dude,
No.
I'm still so mad that Blue Point just didn't make another remake.
I know.
Demon's Souls.
I don't know why they had to
That's
get
so
complicated with it. Just make the Bloodborne game. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just Bloodborne, or just pick
Anything,
like
right?
God of War 2000, anything. Yeah, anything.
Yeah,
Like
God
a
of the
Solid
first God of War.
One.
Bloodborne's never
Metal Gear
happened.
Solid 1. Yeah, the first God of War probably would have done crazy numbers for him.
Yeah, Uncharted, The Mark of Kree, anything, dude. Like,
Yeah, that first Uncharted game needs help, man. It does. It could use that remake treatment. It seems so easy, but I don't know. They wanted to do something weird.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's everything here. Yeah, it's everything I got. We go around here as we finish up. OJ, sir, where can everyone find you?
Yeah, you find me right here, YouTube Player Essence. I've been streaming. Like I always stream all the time. I also do a lot of Nintendo and RPG videos on the channel. So if you're into Nintendo Switch 2 and RPG content, check out the channel. We're also giving away a Nintendo Switch 2 and a $50 eShop card. So if you want to get a chance to win that, go subscribe to the channel, check out the vids. And yeah, thanks for having me on, like always. It's fun to be back on. Sorry that I was gone for so long. Just so many things happening, but I should be good. Should be good for the next number of weeks. I don't see myself doing anything crazy on weekends like I was doing. So thanks for having me on once again. It was good to be back. It was fun.
Stuff. What about Couch GT over there?
You can find me on the Oregon Trail. I will not be dying of dysentery.
What killed you usually in that? What usually killed you in Oregon Trail?
Overeating raisins.
No, dysentery or a snake bite was usually what would take me out.
Mine was usually the river was too big. You lost your
Yeah,
shit.
it's like you need to
Fuck them
chance that river,
horses.
and it's just game over screen. Well, all right.
Hey, fuck them. I never beat the game. I never made it. Yeah, you can find me on RGT85. There'll be a video tomorrow. Surprise, surprise. And you should go watch it. That'd be cool.
They become human over there.
Something like that.
7 moments, as I think Satya Nadella is playing the Elon Musk card, and Xbox is paying the price. They're going in on AI, and we'll see how that plays out when that Copilot symbol pops up when you set up your next Xbox.
He made Microsoft trend, right?
He did do that. Yeah.
He made it.
Yeah.
He made it.
Hey, I see you're trying to install Linux. Let me help you with that.
about Evan.
You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, any socials, Kimmerix Project, usually tabletop stuff. I got a lot of things built. We're going to be doing a lot of painting this week, winning tournaments and things. So that was fun. Yeah, should be fun.
Kunai says, do you believe something for Crash would happen this year since it's about to hit 25 years? What do you think? Ryan?
So like one of the main Fortnite leakers is saying that Crash Bandicoot will be added to Fortnite soon, which actually be pretty sick.
It's
I don't know
so
if it's gonna be
exciting
like
for Crash
like
fans, I'm pretty sure.
And then like
More
it could
publicity
be
for the franchise.
it could be a mech skin, or it could be one of those sidekicks. I don't know. I do
What's
hope
his
they add like the what's that?
Not a Mexican.
Oh!
Mexican.
Oh, bro, I heard Mexican too. I was like, I don't think Crash Bandicoot is Mexican.
I was like, what?
No, a mech space skin.
Oh, yeah,
Not a Mexican.
Okay.
I
I was gonna say because
Mexican Crash.
I got a good Mexican joke too, but now I can't say it.
Yeah, please do not. Please
Yeah,
do not.
on Analog Allies only, sir.
Somebody
It's
in the
not
chat said,
bad.
like, Crash
I
Gonzalez.
said it-
Bro, stop with that. Say Crash Gonzalez. Stop. Stop.
My cousin's fiance is Mexican, and I told her it, and she laughed.
Oh, so it's okay. Yeah.
I think so.
He got the pass.
I got the pass.
But what it sounded like when you said Red Dead, you're like, they're gonna add a Mexican, and I was like,
Yeah, I definitely heard it's Mexican. I was like, all right, I'll just
I mean,
roll with
Crash had
it.
a sombrero right once. That was awesome.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yep. But I
Looking
think
at-
Gonna complain
think
that he
Spyro's the more
culturally
likely game.
appropriated something.
Spyro.
this year.
Yeah. Toys for Bob is apparently doing Spyro. We think is doing Spyro, I should say. But where can everyone find you, Radic?
I'm at Real Radic on every social media platform, mainly Twitter and TikTok. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to make way more YouTube videos. Got 2 in the works. One's something nobody has ever done before, a predictions video. Oh shit. So I'll have that ready to go either tomorrow or Monday. And then another one all about PS3 exclusive content for multi-platform games. So Cole McGrath in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Joker in Batman Arkham Asylum, Kratos in Mortal Kombat 11, and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. So look forward to that.
We got Radic linked down below in the description. Like I said, it's gonna be more regular. So part of the cast. Got to check him out.
Thank
there,
you
too.
guys. Appreciate it.
Description.
Appreciate it.
He posts more and more on his YouTube channel. And Adam says, need that KOTOR re-reveal this year. Saber's plugging away on it apparently, so we'll
I'm
see.
sure they are.
They're remaking both games, right?
Well, yeah, that's the word. They're gonna do the second one as well. So we gotta see this first one. This first one. Let's see what happens with that first, but we'll see. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We are back for 2026 next week. Good to be back though for the new year. So exciting stuff hopefully ahead. And we'll see you guys next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time.